There we go. Has the microphone worked? The microphone works. It all works. How we doing, gang? How we doing? We've got a little bit of time to kill. We've got a bit of chat to have before the thing starts. Also, this might be the first time a lot of you have even seen there not being green or pink in the hair. There's still a little bit left, but most of it's gone. Starts at 5, technically. But we've started early. We were supposed to start a bit earlier than this, but I got a different blue screen of death this time. So that's fun. That's nice. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that we've graduated to now various varieties of blue screens of death. So I'll say right now, okay? Any super chats, any gifted memberships, any memberships that, you join yourself, they're going into the fund. They're going into the fund to fully replace this PC. Because I'm sick of this. I have replaced every part of it. I'm still getting blue screens of death. It's been formatted. There is almost nothing original in this. And it's still happening. So, yeah. Anything like that, I want to throw this out of a window. And I will film myself doing it. I will film myself throwing this PC out of a window. Oh, thank you very much, Chris. It's always video stuff. Video-based stuff. Every time so far. Oh, thank you very much, Chris. Wait, hang on. Nothing from Doreen yet. This isn't right, is it? This isn't right. Also, where's the chat? Where's Doreen? See, now we've got to try and work this out. Thank you very much, Papaya Pariah. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can fix, because chat should be present. And so should Doreen, and neither of them are here. So clearly something else is broken. Oh my god. Oh my god, stream. What the hell? I hate this. I hate it. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually gonna lose it. I thought things were working again, and they're not. Let me go here, and then go here. Does it come back? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Why doesn't it? Session data. What if we clear everything? What if we clear all the session data? Reset session. Reset it. Save it. No, it's still not working. Come on. Come on now. There's no need for this, is there? Alright, we're going to delete the chat completely and then try and bring it back, alright? There we go. We did it. It's still not working. It's no. It's not hidden. I'm on what I should be. Cam small. That's cam main. The chat is just you're just active. You're active, but you're not on the screen. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Oh no, I know you can see yourselves talking in the bit off to the side of the player. You are supposed to be on the screen with me. That's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be on the screen with me, and you are supposed to be able to see what people are saying, and things like super chats are supposed to give a notification, because that means also the notifications don't work. So that's great. Oh my god, what if you know what I crave? Do you know what I crave? I crave things just working. That's what I crave. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. You wouldn't even believe how much I crave that. Okay, let me try and force through an alert, see what happens. Let's emulate a random super chat. Do we have it? No, we don't. What's causing this? Do we know? No, we don't. Thank you very much, Ace from Space. Loving your work. It starts at 5. This has become a this has literally now just become a like tech support stream. That's what this is. So enjoy that. enjoy the mess that is this. Yeah, oh, if I refresh the cache of the current page, does that work? Oh, there we go. There we go. Hang on, here we go. Let's see. The chat is back. You're back up. We can see you now. Look at that. See, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right. It's okay. We've got something here. Let's try just a notification. Let's try another super chat. Let's see what happens. Anything for that? Anything? Have we got anything for notifications? That's still not working, gang. That's still not working, is it? That's still not working. That's not ideal. All right, let's try and fix this as well. We will get there. We've got time. We've got time. This is the thing. We've got time until the stream starts proper. Oh, wait. I heard Doreen, but we didn't get any note of any sort of thing. All right. Okay, Aaron. That's progress. Okay. All right. We're getting Doreen. Doreen's coming through. That's good. That's a start. That's a start. We still can't see the notifications. Now we've just got a ghostly voice. We've turned Doreen into a ghost who just talks, but we can't see her. That might be... I don't know whether that's an improvement or not, but it is kind of funny. It is a little bit funny. Wait, you didn't hear anything? Oh no, please tell me that Doreen is at least audible to you, even if I can't get the alerts working. Because the alerts are up. The alerts are up. You didn't hear anything either. Doreen was super quiet. Okay, hang on. I'll turn the alerts up. Hopefully that'll help. See, I haven't changed any of the audio. So that, again, by itself, is concerning. It's a worrying issue. It's worrying. It's not what I was after. Let me just... Alright. Advanced audio. It's active. It's on the right track. Hang on. Yeah, desktop. Alerts. That should be fine. That should be fine. Monitor and output are on. Okay, I'm gonna try just a random... Does it come through? No, it doesn't. Alright. Okay. Alright, look. It's... I'm sure it'd be fine. Yeah, I want to reset everything. There you go. Well, I did sort of turn it off and on again. I didn't really get a choice in the matter because it crashed horrifically. So... Now, what did I do to fix chat? That's the question. That is the question, isn't it? Read access to... No. Wait, is that different? I don't know. Gang, this is literally... You're just watching one person fight their own computer. I feel like that's not what we were really after here, you know? I feel like that's not what we were after. It's what we've been given. I'm not happy about it. Alright? I'm not happy. Okay. I think I might have fixed Doreen, maybe? But I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I can test that though. Because I can do something that's got like a right, let's see. Alright, that's why. Doreen isn't coming through. And I don't know why that is. Because Doreen should be coming through. She should be coming through along with everything else. Because I haven't changed that. I've just realised what's happened. OBS, when it updated, It has literally changed all of my stuff. It's changed all of it. Why? Why would it do that? Who asked for that? Who was sat there going, you know what? You know what would be really cool? If nothing really worked, that would be class. I would love that. I would love it if nothing worked. Let's make everything not work. How about that? Does that sound good to you? Oh, yeah, that sounds great. What a great idea. If we just change a load of stuff, then that would be perfect. I'm being like forced into having to fix things that I didn't do anything to. Alright. We're going to test it one more time.
Do not fear a man that spams 1,000 memes. Instead, fear a man that spams a meme 1,000 times.
Yeah, no. I don't know what's happened there. That's incredibly unhelpful. I blame Google as well. I blame everybody. Everyone but me. It's not my fault, right? This isn't me. I didn't ask for this. I wasn't sat there going, you know what? You know what? I'd really like it if things didn't work. No, I wanted not this. Is what I wanted. Kick it. Oh, I'm super tempted to kick it. It'll do for today. It'll do for today, Lindsay. I'm just miffed. I'm miffed that everything's broken since Wednesday. Because everything worked on Wednesday, and things don't work now, and that's like, those are the things that get me sulky when I'm like, all right, we're good, let's go, and then nothing works again, and it's like, come on now, come on. It has been moments since you were last used. Said it's not moments, it's been a couple of days. Show is in 45 minutes, yes. Yep, I thought we'd start early. Get some speculation in. I mean, we've done a bit of speculation already, but, you know, I feel like there's more speculation to be had. I'm sure there's probably already been something leaked, right? I'm 99% sure that something has already been leaked, but I haven't looked for it. I'm saving it. You know, we're here now. We might as well wait the extra however long. We might as well wait for it. Be sensible. Just, you know. Do it that way. Just had an idea. What if? Oh, there we go. What if we then shove that in there? We do that. And we get rid of that. And then we see if just adding another thing in works. Look at that. Okay. Alright. We might have fixed it somewhat accidentally here. We might have fixed it somewhat accidentally. Yeah, alright, okay. Gang.
How do you overcome a bad build? Couldn't build.
Alright, I heard that. Did you hear that? Thank you, Nudot Prime. Overcome a bad build? How do you mean? In what way? No, you couldn't hear it? Oh, awesome. Great. So that still didn't work. Fantastic. Well, for a second there, it seemed like it was working. Just for a moment, you know? Just for a second. Just for a second, everything felt right and good. Oh, hang on. Alright, we might... Potentially, I might have worked out what was wrong there, and I might have fixed it. Potentially. I make no promises, alright? I want monitor and output. Okay? Next time Doreen talks, you should all be able to hear it, but maybe not. Doreen is whispering sweet nothings. Yeah, she's only talking to me, which kind of defeats the point of her. She's supposed to say what you say. That's her whole job. That's what her existence is for. You know? I knew you could potentially do it. Okay, if I turn that off. Right, okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this one more time. Doreen is being a right bitch. I'll be honest. Right, custom. Let's try this. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so not happy. I've been praying like you wouldn't believe. Little God, I've been praying like you wouldn't believe. Work, you, slag. Let's see what happens.
Work, you slag.
Tell me you heard it. Tell me you heard it. Tell me you heard it. Come on, gang. That's the first one you've heard. A test. A test that simply said, work, you slag. Wow.
You know you love Doreen, really.
Oh, thank you very much, Papaya Pryor. That's very generous of you. When she does her job, yeah. When she does her job, I'm all in favour. I love it when Doreen does her job. It's when she doesn't do her job that I'm not happy about it, which I think is totally fine, you know. I think that's fine. I think that's allowed. Can we just talk about something just for a second? Just for a second, because this baffles me, right? Now, when I set up this stream, right, I set up the stream well in advance, so people knew it was happening. Like, you guys were all here waiting for 4 o'clock, which was amazing, even though, you know, I got a blue screen of death and then I had to start all over again and then everything broke. What is this? Why don't they do that? Why don't Games Workshop do that? Why is there no scheduled live broadcast? Why isn't there one? I don't understand. I don't know why they don't do it. It makes no sense to me. Like, why? Just have it there so people can wait. I'm assuming it's going to be on YouTube as well. I'm assuming it is. I mean, if it's not, we'll have to go to Twitch, which I would prefer there. Well, I prefer not to go to Twitch, but Karen Commissar, there is some colour left. Look. There's a little bit right there. You've caught me without colour. It's been so long since I've dyed my hair. I'm being best man at a wedding, right? At my brother-in-law's wedding. We've been friends since we were kids at the end of the month. And I was going to sort my hair out before then and cut this back in and do the mohawk again. And the thing is, I haven't dyed my hair for so long that it's just... There's just no colour left.
E.
Oh, Alec Man with the E. Welcome in. Yeah, so when I finished like cutting my hair this morning, I was looking at it like, oh wow, I've not actually seen myself with just natural hair colour for literally like maybe 5 years. Felt very weird. I mean, it's going to be green again tomorrow, so really this is going to be like a weird moment in time where for one day I had like natural hair and then tomorrow it's going to be green again. So I just didn't have time to do it this morning. I don't think that... Okay. Emperor's Children, I would love it, but I don't think we're going to get that today. I think we're going to get that, like, end of the edition. They might tease it. They might be cheeky. They might be cheeky and tease it, but I don't think we'll get any sort of proper reveal today. It would be cool if we did, though. It would be very cool if we did. Because they aren't professional streamers who fix their PC live on stream. I mean, you know, you've got to... Sometimes you just got to do your work out in the open, you know? You just got to let people see that it's not all sunshine and roses. Keep streaming Warhammer previews. Sometimes things go wrong and you've got to get in there. You've got to get in there and fix it real quick. dead noise marine on the base of the new Primaris Lieutenant. That would be a travesty, and I would not be happy about it. I'd find it funny, but also not funny at the same time, you know? The most we'll get of Emperor's Children will be a flash of the symbol. I mean, you could well be right there, believer. I've just realised, hang on a second. We have two important pieces of business here. There were two gifted memberships. There was Ace from Space and Chris as well, right? You are owed something. You're both owed something. You can pick. Do you want Girth or Full Moon? Which do you want? Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice. Girth or Full Moon? You say the word, you'll get what you've asked for. No one's really asking for this, but it's somewhat become established. Moon. Okay, Chris wants the moon. It's moon time. Full moon! There you go. Okay, so Chris has full moon. Ace, it's your choice. It's your choice whether you want moon or girth. I leave it to you. Girth. Okay, you get the girth. Girth. I wouldn't say I'm full of regret, but I'm not like... There's definitely some. The moon thing is something that was brought up on the channel Discord, which you get access to if you become a member, and it's from a video from like a year ago talking about... It was like a Reddit post where someone was complaining about all the Space Wolf players in their store. And how annoying and cringy they were, and how if one of them got a kill, then they would all stand there and shout full moon. So someone made a gif of that. I think it was Lilgoth, wasn't it, that made a gif of that? So then I clipped out the bit and just put it in as something I can turn on the stream for really just for the sheer hell of it. And then another viewer of the channel, Mandy, well, we made a deal. Made a deal, which was that if I made a Girth Gang clip, she would gift 50 memberships. So I made it, and then she gifted 50 memberships, which meant that for that stream, people got to see the Girth Gang clip 50 times. Because it's a 1-for-1. It's a 1-for-1. You gift a membership, you pick which one you want, you get it. If you gift 5, then you pick one of them or 2 of them, any combination of them. So that's how we work around here. You get a 1-for-1 deal. Yeah, you've got time, Nikki. So yeah, if you gift 5 memberships, you can ask for 3 full moons and 2 girths, and that's what you'll get. Which basically means that the stream becomes unwatchable to a certain point, but you know, if it gets ridiculous, then we stagger them out, so it's not too bad. But it was commitment, Frederick. I mean, it was commitment on both our parts. I had to make the stupid clip twice as well because Premiere Pro collapsed and took the edit I'd done with it, which I was not happy about. But there you go. Yeah, any combination or pattern of moon to girth you can have. So but it's only if you become a member or gift a membership. There's no freebies anymore. I used to give them out free, but no. Now you've got to earn your moon or your girth.
I was just basing some Deathwatch Marines and heard "work you slag" randomly, so I had to come here to thank you for encouraging my rimming.
No worries, Linux Experiment. Thank you very much. I'm glad I've motivated you. I'm glad I've motivated you to continue your rimming. I just found no info on the new Warhammer community site for the new preview. That doesn't surprise me. It's not the. It's functional. It's a functional website. That's about the best I can say for it. You know what? I've got just the right amount of t-shirt in this. This is one of my favourite t-shirts. Oh, God. I like it. It looks good. You heard me, Rainbow Carnifex. You heard. Don't pretend you didn't hear, because you heard. Yeah, stoke me a clipper. Oh no innuendo. We don't do innuendo around here. That's not how that works. Of course. Is it me, or did they cut down the amount of articles they put up there? No, I don't think so. I don't think they did. I feel like there's still a good number going up there. I think. I could be wrong. Quite often the website doesn't load for me properly, so you got about half an hour, Sleeth. I think it's about the same number of articles. But yeah, sometimes when I click on articles, they don't load, they just sit there, so it's kind of hard to tell. Also, I've totally just thrown a link into the chat there, because a few of you said you like the t-shirt. If you like the t-shirt, you can get it from Into the AM. If you use that link, you get 10% off. And I get something because you've used my link, so you can get it there if you want to. I'm pretty sure it's still in production. Yeah, my phone doesn't like the new site at all. It's naff. Oh, I'm going to do the annoying YouTuber thing before we actually get into the preview proper, which is to say that if you like the stream, it pushes it up in the old algorithm and more people can find it, which is good because that means more people watch it. And there's like, Jesus Christ, there's 500 of you here half an hour early for tech support. God damn, the dedication is off the charts. What a terrible choice you've all made. What a terrible choice you've all made to join this one. I appreciate it. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. You could have climbed a mountain or stood in a gutter, and you've chosen the gutter. And for that, I only have the deepest appreciation. Actually, I'm here because I thought it was 4 because I couldn't find any info on Warcom. Now I'm just here because I can't be asked to leave. That's the kind of apathy that, frankly, keeps this channel alive. I stand by my poor decisions. This is what I like. The Warhammer adjacent hobby sites are all in need of updates besides Whaling Games. I've been on Whaling Games for a while. You know what I would absolutely love if Element's website didn't contain a bajillion no longer in production boxes. That would be so nice. Liam's playing Total War. I mean, that's a far more sensible use of time before it starts. First live stream here can't be a bad choice. I'm sure I can make you reconsider that. I've got orange juice, Czar. Hello, His Hairiness. I've just realised we didn't do We didn't do the customary hellos because you were very generous straight off the bat, and there were a couple of super chats and stuff, and none of the notifications worked, and the chat wasn't on the screen. And then I was fixing that, and so we didn't do the initial hellos. And now I'm going to be honest, I feel like there's a few too many of you for me to go through all of you by name. The way to do that is to get in quick. Stream starts, you reel off names and say hello before you get to like 100 people. Oh, it's proper, it's orange juice. Hello, Miklos, how you doing? Do you have anything else to do for the next half an hour? No, just this. Oh, welcome in, Linux Experiment. Would you like a girth or a full moon? Which would you go for?
Happy Saturday, you beautiful goblin.
Thank you very much, Toast. I don't know why that's made me laugh so much, but...
Did you see where Gameser was claiming that Space Marine 2 is woke due to the Cadian colonel being a woman?
For some reason, Doreen, because of the quote marks, pronounced woman, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, anyone who says that, did they not play the first game? Like, Lieutenant Mira was right there the whole way through, and she was absolutely classed. Like, come on. Also, it's the guard. It's the guard. They don't care. They don't care. Hang on. We're going to girth before we get into this. Girth. There we go. Girth it was. The guard don't care. As long as you've got a pulse and you're capable of holding a weapon, you're in the guard. That's how that works. They're not a borderline infinite fighting force because they are incredibly picky about who gets in. They don't give a shit. That's one of the things that makes them so fun. It's just like... Can you stand and shoot? Congratulations. It's time to die for the Imperium. Like, what the... Shut up. This is the thing. This is the best way around stuff like that is to only watch gameplay videos that are people enjoying it, and only look on forums for tech advice and ignore literally everything else. That's how we do it. That's the best way to do it. Unreasonably diverse. Oh, God's sake. Whatever. Half the fun of 40k is complaining about it, but for me it's only complaining about the fact that I don't get enough time to play it. That's mostly it. I mean, was it the conscripts? Aren't the conscripts for the Cadians, weren't they like super... maybe not like child soldiers, but like just... You know, you've reached like 17, in you go. Maybe it might have been younger than that, I'm not sure. White shields are like 14. So yeah, basically. People are cringe, 100%. Not everyone, but there's a few. Warhammer fans only hate 3 things: the way it is now, the way it's going, and change. My only complaint about Space Marine 2 is that the latest patch broke it on Linux, so I had to boot a Windows partition for the first time in 2 years. I mean, as complaints go, it's not doing too bad, right? What are your thoughts on the subtitle name change from Calgar to Voice? In my opinion, it's supposed to be the Emperor. I feel like just so it says Voice instead just gives it that nice little bit of like 40k uncertainty. It could be the Emperor. Could still just be Calgar. We don't know. That's one of the things that makes the setting so fun. I think I'd prefer it if it was just not explained. It's just like a mystery voice, because then you can, impart whatever you like on it. Yeah, just enough ambiguity. Doesn't sound like Calgar. I think the voice needs to be slightly different. What they should have done is they should have had it be like like someone like really northern or something, or with like a really weird accent, just like properly properly throw in a curveball, super left field. Global, it's been working for like 30 minutes now, sort of, if you ignore the first 10 minutes, which was me trying to work out why none of my alerts worked and why the chat wasn't on screen. It was Colin from accounts. Oh, Geordie Emps. Get up off floor. That sort of... I don't know what accent that was. It's Korax he's been watching. Now that would be a plot twist. I'll be in for that. Turns out a lot of what Titus heard wasn't even Imura. It was Korax just trolling him from afar. Look here, Dead. Look here. It's pronounced Lieutenant. Just because there isn't an F in it, and there isn't a PH either, that doesn't matter, alright? Doesn't matter. You throw enough like vowels into something, it can become anything you like. That's how English works. That's not really how English works, but it was Magnus being extra sneaky. Magnus was hiding whilst he was doing that because he knew there was a Redemptor Dreadnought out to come and just beat the shit out of him. Still my absolute favourite part of the campaign, by the way. My absolute favourite part is that Dreadnought. It's the best. The Dreadnought is the best character in the game. It's so good. It's also, like, completely... You don't actually need to play Space Marine 2 for the section where Valtus is in it, because Valtus can just kill everything without you having to even fire a shot. But, on the other hand, he stomps out, murders a Hellbrute, and then demands to fight Magnus. Like, what a legend. What an absolute legend. It is a shame we didn't get to see the Baneblade in action. That would have been cool. I don't think Horus could have been a Scouse. I don't know that would have worked. The only 40k river would be Titus on his own for 50 quid. Jesus. Don't give him ideas. Yeah, the Helldrake kill was legendary. Absolutely legendary. I've already seen people, like, modelling... I need to find... We'll find it after. But I'm pretty sure I've already seen someone, like, do a little conversion kit bash, whatever, of a Redemptor holding a statue.
I loved Commander of the Guard in the Cephas Kane novels, and they're a woman.
Yeah. The Guard are... They take anyone. Guard, Admech, they're pretty much the same sort of approach of just whatever. Just pick up a gun and start fighting, and or pick up this wrench and start praying. That's not the best equivalent to what I said the first time, was it? Pick up a wrench and start praying just sounds like you're preparing for some sort of apocalypse. 3 more lieutenant models, all different loadouts of Titus. Modelling a Helldrake dying is just about the most useful thing to do with it right now. Oh god, that's upsetting. That's genuinely sad. I don't like it when kits become like just borderline useless because of how crap they are on the tabletop. Still have the special edition female cast channel model. Have I got? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have actually. Why haven't I done anything with her? What the hell? Hang on. Oh god, no, Custodian, stay there. Wipe the layer of dust off the top. Yeah, I forgot I had her. I've got her. I should paint her up, shouldn't I? Ripper Jackson. She's quality. I've taken that off the shelf now, and whatever. She can live down there. For now. Oh, also, did you... those of you who follow me on the hell site that used to be Twitter, I posted a picture of this, right? Posted a picture of this lad. with just all praise the Omnisire, or praise the Omnisire or something, in all caps. And I threw it out there, and it's still getting retweeted and stuff. Which just goes to show, don't paint your models, right? Don't paint them. Don't do work in progress shots. Just raw plastic. Raw plastic and a good caption, and you're set. You're good to go. You're ready. You're ready to get a shed load of social media points. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is very cool. It is very cool. But it's got more attention than anything I've actually painted or kit bashed or converted for like the last 2 years. So, social media. It's never the thing that you put the effort into. It's the throwaway posts that do well. That's just how that works.
Heldrakes, got 3 of them. Great paperweights. Also, I love the Trench Crusade content. I got my boys saving for their Kickstarter.
Yeah, nice one, De Golem. I'm so excited for the Trench Crusade Kickstarter. I'm so excited. I'm sad that you're not getting to use your Heldrakes for something other than paperweights, though. That sucks. There's a full-time content creator. The crappiest, least edited videos are the ones that do the best, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You can spend weeks on something and publish it and be like, oh, no one's watched that. And then the next day, record for like 15 minutes, throw it out there, and it just ends up the best thing you've made for like 3 months. And it's like, but... Alright, sure, cool. Defilers make great parts for Chaos Knights, is what Defilers make. Yeah, 13 minutes. Not long. Not long now. I painted up a high elf with his blonde hairs out. Now I get a lot of likes from Insta... Oh, no. Oh, God. The only reason I take my Valk is so I can play Fortunate Son with it on the table and ask people not to shoot it. That's quality. Alright, let's go to the Warhammer community site and see if there's anything. Have they put things up, but it's like on Instagram or something? I bet they have, haven't it? Haven't it? Haven't they? They're live. They're not live on YouTube, are they? They're not live on YouTube, are they? Why are they not doing it on YouTube? Now I've got to go to Twitch. I want to go to Twitch. Twitch irritates me. But I guess that's what we're doing. Alright. Also, I get ads. I get ads on them. Or immediate ad. Immediate ad. I'm going to have to use my free sub. Damn it. There we go.
Did you see Mike Krieg on Discord?
Oh, I didn't kill a Kriegsman. I will take a look. I don't want to catch him after this ad break. I've just had to give him money. Damn it. As if I don't give him enough money as it is. Alright. Okay. Are you going to be putting the stream inside this stream? I will answer that question with this. There you go. I'm not going to make you go and... No, don't be daft. No, this is how this is going to work. The pan counter, well, I'm hoping we won't need it. I'm hoping we won't need the pan counter. I mean, I can put it on. I can put it on. Shall we put it on? Okay. I think I've got it just like... I think it's... Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. We'll put it on if we need to, okay? I won't have it visible straight away. We're not having a meat pocket counter. No. Absolutely not. 720p, come on. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? The pan counter is funny, but it did get absurdly high. Like, it got it got up there. Shots for over-enthusiastic presenters that saw this stuff a year ago. Okay. Look, it's live. We'll go back to it when something happens, alright? Hello, Jason. I got off early from work so I could come be your token Legions Imperialis fan. You are very welcome, as always. Member for 4 months, love it. Loving your work. Alright, so CT. Here's the thing. When Games Workshop shifted from their previous style of previews, where it was live, but then they had lots of static images, they switched over to the in-studio pre-recorded ones, where instead of the static images, they had lots of fancy camera moves. We're using the word pan kind of like, it's not necessarily everything is a panning shot. So, if I remember right, a panning shot is technically the camera is fixed in one position and turns. But then you've also got dolly shots, which kind of has the camera going from side to side. There's also, like, you can do pull focus shots, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can go around the model, you can go up or down, but we just kind of put it all under the banner of a pan shot. Snap, zoom, all of that stuff. But it was ridiculous, right? It was absolutely absurd. So, like, the first preview they did after they switched over to the new style that's pre-recorded in the studio, every single shot of every model was, like, going across the screen like that, or going across the screen like that, or going like that, or like that, or it was being zoomed in like that. And there was absolutely no, like, single still shots of anything. There's like, you couldn't see any of the models properly at all because they were all like we're going over here, now we're going over there, now we're going to go diagonally down, now we're going to zoom all the way in, but then straight back out, and then we're going to go like that across there. It's like, oh my god, I can't see what I'm looking at. That's when we developed the pan counter, right? We called it the pan counter because it was just easy. It's easier to have one count for all of them than it was to have like dolly shot, like, pull focus, you know, like snap zoom, all that stuff. Like, yeah, I forget which, like, terminology wise, I forget which one is which sometimes, because it's something that I've only ever looked into as a sort of interested amateur. But there was a lot. I was like, you've got to stop you've got to stop doing it. And to be fair, they have chilled out with it a bit now, but that was the origin of that. We just got part way through, and I was like, okay, this is just getting insane. It's true. No one knows the difference anyway. They just call it a pan shot. Yeah. Can't forget the shots with way too much smoke to see anything. That is also true. The thing is, production-wise, it was good. It was actually good. Like, I'm not saying that they were bad at like, production-wise, it was decent, but it was just, you didn't get to see any of the goddamn models. So, they are technically already active. As we can see here, they're on Twitch. It'll be another 9 minutes? 6 minutes. Oh, pardon me. Good lord. Hello, Scott. Now, I will say, when it comes to memberships, the girth or full moon choice will still be available to you, but we'll wait until they're not showing models to chuck a girth or a full moon out so that we don't miss anything, alright? At least the paint schemes are on point every time. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, their painters are insanely good, to be fair. Get to time steal from work more. Nice. Oh, shit, hang on a second. One moment, gang, give me a moment. I've just noticed that my cure station is still on, and it's got a little thing on the front that suggests it's about to start doing something. Just
Hey Kirioth, enjoyed you Soul Drinkers episode. Looking forward to the next one, thumbs up.
right, sorted. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you very much, Jessica Lee. I really enjoyed the Soul Drinkers episode. It was really fun to record. Had an absolute blast with that one. Oh, welcome in, Daily Okami. What would you like? Would you like Girth or would you like Full Moon? It's your choice. Yeah, the cure station had a countdown on it, so I had to turn it off. I don't know what it was going to do, but... Oh, welcome in, De Golem. Love it. Girth or Full Moon, it's your choice. One full moon, you've got it.
Full moon!
The goddamn Lehman Russ face is so stupid. I really wish I'd put more effort in every time. You've timed that so well. Nozomi absolutely loves the full moon. Make it Girth. Okay.
Go!
So shit. Salahan, I don't understand what the confusion is. This is the thing, right? Both of those have backstories that you had to either see the video that the full moon one is from, or be around when Mandy told me to make the other one. And if you weren't there for either of those, it's just gibberish. It's just absolute nonsense. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's so dumb. Building my 6th Redemptor Chassis Dreadnought. Love it, Rob. Absolute hero. No. 6 Redemptors is not excessive. 6 Redemptors is about right. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, there's another one back there. I have 6 Redemptors currently, and I don't even have some of them built. I literally just noticed another Redemptor Dreadnought in a box behind another Redemptor in a box. That's so bad.
I am 70% through painting my army, so enjoy pics.
Love it, Killer Kriegsman. Okay, hang on. Okay, I've just put a little thing here so I don't forget to check it out after. Hello, cute. How you cute? Cube. You are cute though. Member for 7 months. Absolute legend. Excited to see them talking about nothing for way too long. I mean, I'm not going to fully disagree. I thought it said pigs. So, okay, the Girth thing is from... God, it takes so much explaining. I did a video with the Necromunda video game, and I made a Goliath gang, and they were called Team Girth, and there was Grease Mito, Mahogany Staircase, Ringo Funkstrom, and Mental Fuck were the 4 gangers in that. And I called them Team Girth, and hilariously, the official account for Necromunda Underhive Wars promoted the video on their social media and said, follow the adventures of Team Girth, led by Grease Mito and Mahogany Staircase. And it's still one of the funniest social media interactions I've ever had with this channel. They promoted a video where the gang was called Team Girth, and they were just like, yeah, Mahogany Staircase. That's just what the... Oh my god. It made me laugh a lot. But that's where the Girth thing came from. So, yeah. If it sounds nonsensical and stupid, it is, but there is a story behind it. Alright. Come here.
camera, we've got the indomitable Raph, and in the chat, the moderator, Vincent Notley.
Alex is cool. We
It's
like Alex.
Warhammer Day, everybody. Happy Warhammer Day, Alex. What a day it is as well. It's super exciting. It's a chance to celebrate everything that's great about Warhammer.
Indeed.
From building to painting, playing, collecting. We hope you're doing some Warhammer out
think-
there.
is it
wherever you are
live?
in the world. And of course, we
Is it
are
live?
Yep.
So we would love to see where you are in the world. Just type away in the chat. Let us know to see what you're doing. And where
It
where you
is
are.
live.
Are you doing any Warhammer this weekend, Alex?
I think I'm going to get Kill Team.
It's a good idea.
It is live.
But do you know what? We've got a whole bunch of stuff to be showing you.
There's
today.
strong flannel
Very
work going
exciting
on.
things, and we
Strong
know that's why
flannel
you're
work.
here. What have we got today? We've got quite a few bits.
Yeah, we're going to give you the first scoop on Warhammer Underworlds. We're going to
I
be
can't
looking at
believe
Mortal
it.
Realms,
Yes.
some Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team, and Legions Imperialis.
That's what we've
Turn
told
it up
you
a bit.
about.
Yeah.
But there's also going to be some stuff we haven't told you about, so keep your eyes open for
That
that.
bit better?
Should we get started? Because the first thing we're going to be talking about is something I've been itching to talk about for months and months and months. It's finally here. Take a look.
Gonna mute that because otherwise we'll get copyright claimed. But yeah, it looks like they've actually done it. They've actually gone back to live. So starting out with Warhammer Underworlds, that makes sense. I'm not surprised about that at all. That makes sense. Are they new? Oh, they are new. Oh, did you catch the little bandana there? Oh, God, hell yeah. The rats are so good. Look at him. Oh, welcome in, Xenon. Thank you very much for becoming a member. There he is. There's a little rat with a bomb. Love it. Love the little rat with a bomb. Zick, it looks solid. Absolutely solid. More accessible. Ooh. I want the Stormcast with the dagger and the sword and the thing. Right, once we've had this bit, you'll have to tell me, Xenon, whether you want Girth or Full Moon. That looks like a fun little set.
Just seen the new Warhammer Underworlds Emberguard box, and the big news is, well, it marks the beginning of a completely new edition of the game. First up, what's so great about Warhammer Underworlds anyway? It's a perfect combination of a board game, a card game, and a miniatures game. So if you've ever played literally any game on a table before, you'll be able to pick it up with no problem at all.
Yeah, mix of live and
Games take
pre-recorded.
about an hour to play, so you can get a few games in over an evening.
Live linked,
and thanks to the
pre-recorded
huge
segments.
combinations
I mean, it's the way to
allowed
go,
by
I think.
warbands, card decks, and dice rolls, you could play hundreds of games and have them all feel different.
This
there are
looks
even different
great,
formats
honestly.
too. So if you just want to open a pre-built deck, shuffle, and play, you can. But
I
if
mean,
you want
it
to
looks
test
like
your
there is a lot
dark
of pan.
powers of fate
There's a lot of
manipulation
pan.
and fully design your own deck,
Oh.
well, you can do that too. This edition of the game is a total reset. Our rules designers have taken the
They've
chance
upped
to
this bit,
redesign
though.
the game from the bottom up to be the most balanced it's ever been, removing feels bad moments like bricked hands of cards you can't use, or having crits just dominate the game. And with its streamlined
I mean,
rulebook,
you're right.
it's also
Yeah.
much simpler to
Unexpected,
learn.
not unwelcome.
This means Emberguard is the ideal starting point
That's a
for
great
people who are
looking
new
rulebook
to the
as well.
game and battle-hardened veterans just like me. But what else is new? Well, gone are the two board setups, and in comes the single board, designed for both players to use. It's double-sided
Okay.
and can be placed just about any way you like, and crucially, models will have to engage with the opposing warband straight
about the
away,
old ones, though,
making
Nick?
games even
What
more
about the old
action-packed from the start.
Warbands.
Every warband now has a war scroll card, detailing what makes them unique in the game, including some seriously cool special rules. Talking of cool looking cards, the power, objective, and fighter cards have been updated with artwork being replaced by stunning miniature shots, meaning everything looks as good and
We've got
shiny
references
as
from old
Sigmarite
warbands
plate
here.
armor. Not all factions in Underworlds play the game in the same way. Some warbands love smashing their opponent apart, while others prefer claiming treasure tokens. You might prefer your warband to be a combination of both, or maybe a warband with some sneaky tricks up their sleeves. We've
Old
defined
ones are
these
back, but
as
with new
strike,
cards would make sense,
take
wouldn't
and
it?
hold, flex, and finally Mastery, meaning you can easily pick a warband that suits your
Yeah, but
style of
pictures are
play
cheaper.
and choose a rival's deck to accompany it that you know will
Genuinely?
work great.
I think it's
the
just pictures are
action
cheaper.
moves to Embergard, the city in the realm of Akshi, where the Skaven have brought up the Great Nor and are currently swarming the lands.
Hello, Dacknell.
But in the vast mines below Embergard,
enjoyed it then?
huge quantities of Emberstone, the realm stone of Akshi, have been found, and warbands flock there to try and claim it. The Emberwatch are Stormcast Eternals, sent to the mines under Embergard to protect the Emberstone at all costs, while Zikit's Tunnel Pack are nefarious Skaven,
usual,
desperate to get their clawed hands on as much Emberstone as they possibly
They're
can.
here for the MacGuffin, etc.
Of course, more warbands will be on the way,
It is
so
Hail
those
Vectron.
mines are going to get pretty crowded. Oh, and one last thing. Speaking of warbands, if it's legal in organised play, you're going to be able to get it from Warhammer.com or your friendly local game store. It's as simple as that. So there we go. It's time for a new edition of a genuinely incredible game, and Warhammer Underworlds Embergard is coming to a tabletop near you soon.
The implication there was that it was going to be free. It felt like that was the implication. Am I wrong for that?
So there we go. The brand
rules,
new
am I?
edition of Warhammer Underworlds is here with the Embergard box.
Gang.
Super exciting. I'm glad the cat's out of the bag on this one. It's been a long time coming. It looks great, doesn't it?
It does indeed. We have had so much fun playing it in the office. We've got a little scoreboard up on the wall. We can't get enough of it.
You've been winning most of your games, I seem to remember.
Well,
Now, of course, Warhammer Underworlds, if you've never played before, as the video just talked about, it's a fantastic game of cards and miniatures and board game combined. It's great for beginners and for veterans alike. This new Embergard box is such a good place to
It
dive
looks
in
good,
if you haven't
Nick,
already
but I want
before.
clarification.
And if you're
I want
like me and
clarification.
you're a
When you
veteran
say
player,
legal,
it's a
do you
great
mean
place
still in
to just
production?
carry on your experience as well. Now, one of
So
the
does that
best
mean
things
still in
about
production?
oh yes.
one of the best things has always been the miniatures.
This is the thing.
Ever since the start,
This is the
there's always
thing,
been some
Seption.
great
They said,
toys for Warhammer
oh
Underworlds,
wait, no,
and
they
this
said
box is no
Warhammer.com,
exception.
didn't they?
And up on the screen now, I think we've got your.
So
favourite
actually,
one.
yeah,
Do
I
indeed. So
read
this
it
is
as the community
Zikit's
site. That's
Tunnel
my
Pack.
fault.
Now, one of the best
It'll
things,
probably
as you
be
said,
cards,
is the
won't it?
miniatures. And for Warhammer Underworlds, because you've got little warbands between sort of like 3 and 5 characters, you can tell a story.
Yeah, I read
with
it
each
as being the
individual one.
community
You're
site,
looking at a
not
big squad.
the
So this is
web
Zikit.
store.
And he seems to
In
at
which
one point
case-
lost one of his claws. But he's high
Totally-
enough ranking that he's probably
Totally
bullied some
charged, right?
warlock engineer to kind of fashion him a new one.
Has he got a clause in his contract, Alex?
Oh. My favourite in the warband is Ritak.
Nice
there on
one.
his kill wheel.
Nice
So
little
I can imagine
claws
him
joke
just
there.
tearing
Liking that.
through the tunnels under Embergard with that warp grinder on the front of it, just skewering
That's a
everybody
great
comes
looking
across.
Skaven
It's so
warband,
cool.
by
And
the
you know,
way.
I don't have to imagine it
looks
because you've done it to
great.
me multiple times on the table. My favourite warband are the Emberwatch, who are the Stormcast Eternals of the Vanguard Chamber, sent down to the mines to protect the Emberstone.
From
and
who?
Here, everybody, especially you. On the screen here, we've got Ardorn,
They do
the
look
leader.
decent. They do
How
look decent.
heroic
The
is this
ninja one is the
miniature?
best
You've got
one,
2
but
hero rocks and flowing
overall,
hair.
these
That's
are pretty
how
solid.
you are a paragon of order. What a great miniature.
It's majestic.
It really is, and the whole warband's great. There we go, all three of us. Yurik on the left and Faras on the right. And what's great about these warbands, if you're a painter, is that they provide such a nice little project. A few models here or there. You're not painting a whole army. That is good fun, but sometimes just a little project. And these warbands provide a great chance to do that. You painted your Skaven warband.
I
didn't
quite
you?
like the crossbow.
So this is your opportunity
But I would
to
have
sort of
preferred-
collect wide as opposed to deep.
It's exactly that. Hey, talking of
think a standard
talking of
looking
going
crossbow
deep,
would look
what a
better,
great
but
segue.
that's just-
This is the new
that's the
setting
problem with all the
for,
Stormcast stuff, the
Warhammer
weird,
Underworlds,
like,
is the
vertical
Embergard
crossbows.
Mines. Tell us more.
Yes, so Embergard was one of the cities that was set up at the end of kind of the Dawnbringers saga. However, it sits in the Adamantine chain. You can see there that mountain range, and it's basically
Want a
sat
whole
between
unit of cloak dual
Akshi
wielding dagger
and the
Stormcast?
north.
Yes,
So
I
when
agree.
Vermindune happened and there was this
100%.
massive explosion,
Ninja one looks like a great
basically
D&D
it is now
Paladin
sat
rogue.
on the border
Oh, hell yes.
of millions and
Yep.
millions of Skaven that are seeking to break through and get into Akshi. Now, this city has been, well, let's not say abandoned, but it's certainly not in a good shape. And deep underground, you've got all the Emberstone mines.
I mean, this-
and unsurprisingly,
this
the
is-
Skaven would
I mean,
like
it
to
seems
access
pretty
this
cool.
Emberstone. It's
Underworld
volatile,
always
it's
has been cool,
explosive,
but
it's
this-
everything they love. And
This
for the
looks
same
fun.
reasons, I suspect we're going to see an awful lot of people coming here.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more warbands coming,
yes.
that's for sure. Now, the game at its heart is the same game it always was, but the designers have taken a real good chance to sort of go back to basics and sort things out and clean things up and make
Full
it more easy to
Bioshock
learn
drill
as well.
weapon.
And one of the things they've done, which I really love, is they've actually
It's true, it's
defined
not
the different
Mordheim.
play styles of the game.
They should bring
Now,
Mordheim
previously,
back, but then
gamers
they've
would have
got
talked
Warcry,
about
so would
aggressive
they? I don't
warbands
know.
or flex warbands, that sort of thing. But we've actually gone now and defined the 4 different warband types as strike, take and hold, flex, which is a combination of the other 2, and
don't like the
mastery, which
shift
is the
away
like
from
sneaky trick you
art
want to play.
to models,
And this is
actually.
ideal because not only if you're used to card games,
pictures
you're
aren't as
probably
cool.
used to this sort of thing already.
They're
but
easier
it
and
also means
cheaper,
if
but
you
they're
know
not as
your
cool.
play style, if you like hitting stuff with a big club, you go for a strike warband. If you're a bit sneakier like yourself, you might go for a mastery warband, which is really cool. And actually, in the Ember Guard box, there's a rivals deck that comes, and there's
So
one
cynical,
of each of those
anonymous
4 in
wretch.
there.
Wretch,
Oh,
Rex.
so for these 4 decks...
Apologies,
can
I
you
didn't mean
use
to
them
call
with
you a wretch. I
either
don't know what happened
warband?
there.
Absolutely. In fact, any warband. So any deck in the game can be used with any deck at all.
Wait, not even
However, what the
anonymous,
designers have done is they've defined the
Oh my God,
warbands as one of
help.
those 4, and each deck is one of those 4, which means if you want to use a take and hold warband, it's going to be ideal to go for a take and hold rivals deck as well, because that's going to suit their playstyle.
A plastic digger
But
unit
if you
would
don't
be an
want to do that,
instant
you want
buy.
to be a little bit more sneaky.
You're right, you can do that. You can take, if you wanted to take a strike warband and a take and hold
This
deck,
isn't gonna
you
be a
could,
half-hour
and you know what,
preview.
that might surprise your
Also, it's
opponent
only been
enough
10 minutes,
to get
come
one
on.
up on them. No bad thing at all. Now, the other thing we want to talk about here for the new edition, just the way it looks. Look at the cards. The photography here is it's just so good.
yes.
We used to have artwork, but now our photography team has taken the advantage of the great miniatures we have and just produced these incredible
See, this is the
upgrade
thing,
cards.
that-
We've got the power cards,
the photography
gambit cards,
is
the
very
objective
good, it
cards, and the
is.
fighter
I'm not gonna
cards.
say it's not
all
good,
have
but-
photography and just look so good.
Plus, it was
It's
the,
not as cool as
the
art.
opportunity to really tell a story in the same way that the miniatures do. And you can see here with the character cards that you've got the full-sized model.
Yeah.
So if you're looking across the table at your opponent's
Imagine a card
warband,
covered with
you
just
can
minis.
instantly tell which is
Done
which.
You
well.
can, it's so
no,
good.
I still prefer
Now,
art.
one thing that's really exciting here is
Still
while
prefer
it's
art,
on
which
the
is
way
weird,
soon,
given that, you know, we
you can
buy
actually
the
see
minis,
games of
but-
Warhammer Underworlds being played really, really soon, because next week at the Tampa Open, we are going to be showing a live stream of games of the
they're
new
gonna be
edition of
streaming
Warhammer
it
Underworlds. So please
at the
tune
Tampa
in
Open,
right
okay.
here
Are
on
they
this
gonna do a
same
better job
channel,
than they did
and
with
you can
the
see
wrestlers
first games of the
playing
new edition being played.
Age of Sigmar, where
I'll be there
the
watching as well,
commentators
and I
kept
can't
talking
wait.
about horse heresy
So there we go,
and didn't
exciting,
know
right?
what was going on.
Right, with that out of the way, I'm going to stay in the mortal realms, but we're going to go somewhere else, Alex.
Thomas,
There's
you missed
something chaotic
Underworlds,
is
which,
brewing.
according to some people in the chat, means you haven't missed anything good. Mike, I'm going to mute the thing again. We've already seen Zarketh. Come on. Okay, Dark Oath Raiders. Alright, are these... See, I don't know much about the Dark Oath... Well, she's not new, is she? She's not new. I don't know much about the Dark Oath. How much of that was new stuff? Or was it just, here's a spearhead?
Getting their new battle tone.
Nothing new?
That's very exciting. Of course, we've already seen the Skaven battle tone drop. We know the Stormcast tones are on the way.
Indeed.
This is the third battle tone, Slaves to Darkness. and
Conan
leading the way.
rejects.
That fantastic new miniature we've just seen there.
That's
Tell me
it.
more.
I mean,
We've
Zarketh
not
technically
mentioned
is
this,
new.
but
We just
maybe
already
we
know
have a
about
little bit,
him,
but it is Warhammer Day.
Happy Warhammer Day, folks.
Yes,
Okay,
and as
fair
part
enough.
of Warhammer Day, we usually have a commemorative
I mean, more
miniature,
spearheads is
and
good.
This year's
More spearheads is fine.
Zarketh, Bane of Law. So he's a Chaos Sorcerer Lord, and these guys are obsessed with power, particularly arcane power, and kind of acquiring it. So they'll make dark pacts
It's
with
true, the
things
Dark
from
Oath
realms
stuff
of
does
chaos.
look good.
They'll grab, whatever artifacts, cursed or not, there may be about, and Zarketh really embodies this beautifully. He's got everything from bones, there's a femur there at his side, he's
Carl,
got
come on.
scrolls, he's got a book that's on fire, and he's got
Only
a staff and a
13
skull
minutes
in
in.
the centre of it.
There's
What
so
more
much
can you
time
want?
to turn this
Great
around.
model. His face burning green with unnatural energy. I love it. He is going to be available very, very soon. Pre-order on the 5th. And in different areas in the world, it might be different, but do please
Yeah,
check
they're
the
not really...
community,
Mind you,
website for the details
this one is
there.
offset by the fact that they have already shown it in an article.
Now, Alex,
so we can already
normally
get a good
think
look at
about
him.
Slaves to Darkness.
So
We
it's
think
like,
about
well,
the battle
too much
plated
panning,
Chaos
but
Warriors.
you know,
big
at least
chicken
it's
heavily
got
on.
Yeah,
something
yeah, exactly.
decent.
But
Oh, the
there's something
triple,
really
it's
interesting
still
about
going.
this new Slaves to Darkness
It's
battle
still
thing, because
going.
We're going to expand our breadth of knowledge
You know
of
what
the,
they're doing now?
of the Slaves to
They
Darkness.
just did the
Now,
same
coming
thing that
here,
my Be
first
Right
up,
Back screen
this
does,
is
look.
the Dark Oath Raiders Spearhead that's coming
It's the
alongside
same as
the book.
this.
which is great. Don't worry, Spearhead fans. The
They just
original
did-
Blood
they
Legion
just
is
did my
still
Be Right
legally
Back
good to
screen.
use. This is an extra Spearhead you can use
That's all they
as
did.
well, which is
Indeed.
really cool. Full of quick and speedy warriors. You can see you've got plenty of this is the Ravagers on the left.
This is
and
quite a
the
long
Ravagers on the
tracking
right,
shot, though.
and the Riders at the back
That's
as
something.
well. They are just great fun. A proper horde of marauders coming across the table.
That's it. I love there's a little
Quick
bit of
time,
background
Lil
with the Fell Riders, whereby these are
Yeah, I mean, the
nomadic
models look good.
individuals,
The models do look good.
where
but,
food is not
yeah,
always
just,
easy
it'll
to
be
acquire. So whenever they've stopped and they have a bit of a feed,
looking at
they'll
it. I
eat
don't think it'll be a
anything,
hugely
including the
complex
dead.
spearhead.
But the Savages, they've gone a little bit obsessed with fulfilling
It's a very
their
slow
own.
loop of panning.
So
Yeah,
they've kind of started to head down their path to glory a little bit.
That's quite cool.
So, speaking of oaths,
Yeah.
there is an interesting oath mechanic.
Think
Yeah,
they've got
there
the
is.
dry
In
ice
Spearhead,
out.
these guys can
What an
use
expensive
oath
way
like
to
they
do that
like
instead of just-
Warcry or Underworlds before. They
Actually, I
can use
don't know.
oaths
Do
and
little smoke
declare a
machines use
battle
dry
tactic
ice?
as an
I don't know
oath,
how they
and
work.
If they manage to score it, they can also use the command on the same card, which is
They
a really
are
cool
not
little
no
mechanic.
cuff too tough. They are just.
But there we go. And also, for
we've
Spearhead
seen them
fans,
before.
just about everything you can see in front of you has the reinforcements keyword, so it just all comes back all the time. Oh, you love it. But that's not the only thing we're coming alongside
Spearhead
these
box is
Slaves
good
to
to buy
Darkness.
multiples
Of
of
course,
your Dark
there is
Oath
another
Centric
new
Army.
miniature too.
Oh,
Check this
ooh.
guy out.
Yes, this is another Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Now this one comes with a head option and an option to swap out the
Another
top of
Chaos
that,
Sorcerer Lord?
staff there. So if you did want to have multiple of them,
Yeah.
you've got plenty of
That's-
options.
It's such a
That's-
cool model. I
that's
love
pretty
that
cool.
helmet so much. It's
That's
proper
pretty
weird
cool.
and eerie.
For me, it's the runes on the sword.
Yeah, don't look too closely, you'll go mad. What is nice is that we've seen the Skaven book come out already, and it's
Oh,
just
you're
nice to see
right,
that this
there is a
book
bit of
sort
mouth of Sauron about it.
confirms that this is the format of battle tomes going forward.
Indeed.
Tell us about what we're going to see.
So the book contains
There was a
everything
bit of
that you
that.
typically would expect. You know, you've got a whole host of rules.
Oh, I'm
and
not sure
background,
about. I'm
but
not
the
sure
way it's
about the
been
new
put
like
together, the
battle
way the
time
narrative has
art.
been
I'll be
crafted,
honest.
It just
I'm not
flows
sure about it.
brilliantly.
It's
You've got
it's
lots
gone
of
very
short
like.
stories, lots of.
It's gone a bit
beautiful
plain. I
artwork.
don't know how else to put it. It's gone a bit
Everything comes
plain.
together to make it just genuinely
Stormcast
a
one
really
was the
nice
same.
book to read.
And the
Sounds like it's
Skaven
much
one,
like really good,
actually.
gonna be good fun to get into and just keep reading and reading and reading. If normally you play the games and you might not
It
read a
looks
lot, you really want
lonely.
to start
It does
doing
look
it. This
lonely.
book particularly, it's just so good.
Lonely,
That's it. We've seen it
lonely.
before, as you said, with the Skaven battle tome, and we will see it. With
Oh no,
Stormcast,
Nozomi, it
and
doesn't
even in
look.
the Age of
If it
Sigmar
was
core book.
if it was
Of course, yeah.
AI generated,
See
it would be
here,
way
some
busier than that.
Fantastic art.
Oh, that's
Absolutely
so
beautiful.
It
And that's,
looks
Chaos Sorcerer Lord there in the
quick.
There he is, casting a spell. I like the fact that you talked about before that the
Which is
Lord's
like,
told from
why
a
does it
certain
look
point of
like
view
that
in
when
this book.
you've got stuff like this?
Yes. So we've got certain
looks
characters
better.
that are basically going to be giving you
The
the
battle time art just
on the
looks a bit
ground
boring.
kind
I
of
don't really know
reporting,
why.
as it were.
I like.
So for the Slaves to Darkness, we've got Gunnerbrand and the Brands, and that's his tribe. And we've seen
Oh,
these
this looks
in
cool.
Monsters
Use
on
this.
Warhammer Plus. They've got
A
models.
bit of black and
they've
white
got
art in
book,
front of a
fact.
battle time, that'd be quality.
And basically,
Something a little bit
by
different.
using these characters, we give you kind of that personal
Different, interesting.
touch to the story. So the Dark Oath themselves, as we've said, they're not the big armoured chaps. These are the guys that they're the descendants of those that were left behind when Sigmar retreated back through the gates into Azir, and they just had to do whatever they
like
had to
7th
do to
edition black
survive.
and white art.
And they
Yeah,
make
like,
up
this
the,
is-
the vast majority of the
What do you mean
worshippers
that's
of
not
the
how you
Arena's
shoot a
powers.
bow
It's so
from
cool
a
to see
horse?
that variety added to the book, and in fact,
You wait for the
as
horse to
before in other
rear
battle
up,
tomes as well,
and then
in
you
terms of
lean off to
gameplay
the side
too,
and shoot
it
past the
really,
shoulder. That's how
speaks
you
to
do
all
it.
that narrative as
What are you
well.
talking
As
about?
in fact,
I
one
don't
of
think
the,
you. I don't think
battle
you've even
formations
shot a
in
bow
the
from a
game,
horse. That's how we
for
do
your
it
Age of
around
Sigmar
here.
games is Dark Oath Horde, where if you take an army of Dark Oath, they can just keep coming back and keep coming
Oh
back all the
my God.
time, which is great. Other really cool
That poor
mechanics
steel
in the book
helmet's
as
about to
well
have an
for gamers.
awful day.
You can pledge units
Gonna
to
get
Dark
severely
Gods
bonked.
during the game and gain bonuses as they go.
The
If you're a
bonk is
narrative
gonna
player,
be
there's
unreal
3
on that
Path to Glory
guy.
campaigns in there to pledge your oaths to the Dark Gods. And there's an Army of Renown in here as well, which you're really excited
The
about.
Armies of Renown are
Indeed.
good
so
on.
this is
They're good in
Bellacor's
theory,
Legion
but
of the First
so
Prince.
far seems to be
So you know the
extremely,
Slaves to
like,
Darkness. They're not one
lackluster.
big monolithic faction. In theory,
He's got a
Archaea's
helmet
in
he'll
charge
be
of
fine.
everybody, but Bellacor's got his own dealings going on, his own machinations. And so if you
Oh,
want
you
to play a
like
Slaves
Slaves,
to
do you?
Darkness army, there's just a little bit different. Bellacor's Legion of the First Prince is
You
where
guys
you want
need
to
to
go.
get more
'cause you can
skirmishes
take
on the ice ways once on a
Legionnaires,
horse. I
Centurions,
100%
You
agree.
can take lots of
Got all
demons
these
as well. It's
Armchair
very cool.
horse
Even got
archers
its own
out here.
enhancement spell
No real
manifestation or
world
battle rate.
experience.
It's just so cool to see. And there's something else we really liked as well looking through this book, which is one of the regiments of renown in there is called God-Marked Ascendant. And this
God-Marked
essentially
Ascendant
allows you
sounds
to
bad.
use the amazing Demon Prince miniature in any of the 4 armies you can see on the left there, so the Blades of Khorne, the Subs of Tzeentch, Magikin of Nurgle, Head Knights of
What you have
Slaanesh,
against the
all
armies
have
of Renown.
access
But
to
I mean, they're
that
just
Demon
some of them are
Prince
just a
using
bit
their army.
lackluster.
That's it, and you can see there the Godmark
Fine,
Legion
but they're
ability
just like,
basically
yeah.
will give him their keyword, and he can gain all the buffs from that army.
There is a lot of
So
zooming.
cool. Now, I've never
There's a
been
lot
much
of
one
zooming.
for Chaos before. I can feel myself being overcome by the Dark Gods.
Well, that's it. The kit comes with so many options.
Yeah,
You know, you can make him corn flavored or Slaaneshi flavored, etc. And this is the perfect opportunity to put him in those armies.
Frankly, is finding an excuse to put a great model in your army not what Warhammer's all about, really. Okay, so there we go. Slaves to Darkness coming very, very
That was
soon.
doing a lot. I
for
mean,
Warhammer
yeah,
Age of Sigmar.
regiment.
But now it's time
One
to take a
guy,
look at
not
some big boxes.
Generally
that are on
speaking,
the
counted
boxes.
as a regiment, no matter how big the guy is. Oh, we got a bit of. All right, okay, all right. Don't tell me it is the Christmas Battle Forces. Is that the reveal? Is that the reveal? Are you serious? Is that the reveal? There's got to be more after this. Come on now. Come on. Okay, well, hang on. We've got the AOS ones as well, so it's not going to be okay. No. All right, let's bring it down. Bring it down. Let's bring it down. Bring it down, gang. Let's bring it down because they're including the AOS one here. So if it is just this isn't the 40k section because it's all like they're. Let's just come on. All right, okay. Hector, chill out. Right, get out of it. You can go to their website and watch it, or you can go to Twitch and you can stop spamming the shit out of us. Thank you.
Gift or even to treat yourself over the holiday period.
There we go. Sorry, I was muting
You get me
Hector
one, I get you
because
one.
Hector doesn't know how to ask a question once.
But what's also good here as well is they've been specifically designed so that going alongside either the combat patrols or the spearheads, there's not going to be too much duplication,
Okay.
so that you can have a nice big
Don't
army
just
to get
ask
both
once.
boxes.
Don't spam
And
it.
furthermore, they've all been
Christ.
designed
Anyway.
in such a way that they represent a specific detachment or battle formation in either 40k or AOS, which is really
Show
clever.
it again.
Very
Show
sure.
us
So
again.
let's go through and see. I
Show
know
us
they
again.
flash
Okay,
up
there
on
we go.
screen there. Let's have a really good look at each one. Starting off with, I think, your favourite.
Indeed. So this is the Town
Okay.
Retaliation Cadre. Now, one
There's
of my
immediate
favourite aspects
aggression.
of Town, and I think a lot of people's favourite aspects of Town
But
are the battle suits.
Also,
This gives you
I hate to say
Riptide,
this.
a broadside,
I
a
hate to
ghost
say
spear, and
this
a
out
commander.
loud.
So that's 4 massive battle
That's
suits
very
and
tempting.
so much firepower.
It's just the coolest
That's very
models. I really
tempting.
think the Ghost Killer is one of my favourite models in 40k.
Because,
They just look great, don't they? And
the
the
bits
Retaliation
about
Cadre is
how I
itself
like
a
the most
detachment
are
of
the battle
40k, all about
suits.
taking
And
battle suits.
that's,
Perfect.
like, the
They
three
make
that I
your
like
guns
the
super
most.
powerful and blow your troop the
So
enemy
I'm
away
like,
with even more ease than before. So yeah, that's coming soon.
I kind of
up
want
next,
that.
we've got the Necrons and the Hypercrypt Legion. In the middle there, we have the Catan, the Charlotte of the Catan, the Void Dragon in the middle, of course.
Yeah.
Now, you've noticed that there's quite a theme running here.
Yes, so for many of these boxes,
I
you'll see
love
there
battle
is a
suits.
focal point, a
You
single
love
miniature,
battle
you know,
suits.
it might be
And then they're like, here's a
large
box of 4
miniature
battle
or
suits.
HQ, but this one obviously.
What am I-
with
what
the
am I gonna
Void
do?
Dragon, And one, it is an amazing miniature.
Yeah, it really is.
Nobody wants
Sat there
more
in the middle of
warriors.
it, it
No
really
one
draws
wants
you in.
them.
It makes a perfect box to be a
That
gift.
looks
So,
boring to me.
A
I'm
model
not
you
gonna
might not
lie.
buy yourself, but someone's
Yes.
bought
That
for
looks
you. It's
boring
just really, really cool.
and
the
like
Hypercrypt
things that
Legion
anyone already
itself,
playing Necron already
is
have.
a detachment. Again, it allows you to phase your models out in the middle of the game and to zip them around all over the place, which is really cool. Very Necron, and that's just a great box.
But
set.
the Void Dragon is
Up next, we've
badass.
got the
So
Adeptus
that's something.
Sororitas. Here we have the Penitent Crusader host, and the Penitent host in the rules makes them all faster, stronger, hit harder, and all the things you don't want hitting you, like
Flavourful,
Dark Bloods,
flavourful and
Pentia,
fun.
and all those engines. Just a bit terrifying, really. What a great box.
And you mentioned
This is-
as well
this-
that
this
these
is-
work really
this has got
well
some
with
fun
the
flavour to
combat
it.
trolls.
I'll give 'em
this one in
that.
particular, I think, you know,
Carve them in on the rhinos and then
together
just
for
set them out
Nice
there
big
to
army there, definitely. here.
flay
So,
people
grab
and
hold of
carve
that
them
one.
up.
Then
That's-
we've got
that's
some
kind-
big
that's
stompy
actually
war
very
machines.
fun.
It's the Imperial Knights coming in with a Valor Strike Lance. That just look
The
great.
problem with this is that I don't
the
need
armatures
that
or
many
hoverings,
armatures. So
make that as a paladin or an errant, and I suspect this is a bit of kind of mental maths here.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
if you've got
depending
2 of
on
these
like the
boxes,
cost of this, though,
I think that's a full army.
That's a great shout.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'd
People
be
in
a
the
wonderful
official
way to start your
GW
force
stream
and
said 40k is boring
complete it
compared
pretty
to
much at the
AOS
same
now.
time. Up
Always
next, we've
has
got the
been. No, I'm
Dark
joking.
Angels.
I'm
This is the
joking.
Inner Circle Task Force.
Oh,
and
God,
talking of
could you
centipede
imagine?
miniatures,
Well, I mean-
is there anything much better than a Primarch? There's the lion
Oh,
right
that's
there,
I've
leading
found
the
myself
way,
more
surrounded
invested
by
in
his
AOS than
Deathwing.
40k when it comes
and
to
it just
building
looks great.
armies for a while now.
The lion,
So I don't know.
notably
Maybe
the
there's
only
something
person
to that.
important enough to have 2 Watchers in the dark with
That's an
him.
important lore fact.
I mean, the Dark Angels
Yeah,
one
the
is badass.
Deathwing Task Force,
It's
the
badass.
Inner Circle
It's full
Task
of
Force story is
Terminators
indeed
and the
a
best looking
detachment
Dark
from
Angels
the Dark
models,
Angel
so I'm
Codex.
not going to criticise that
lets you
box.
sort of have loads of great
That's-
enhancements and strats
I
for
mean, look at it.
Deathwing, but also
Hell
eliminate
yes.
the objective and blow enemies away that are nearby.
They've just
as
put
well, which
all
is
the
cool.
things I like most
So
about
yeah, it's the
that
40k ones. Let's take a
army
look at
in
the cities
one
of Sigmar
box.
battle
They've done the same
forces.
thing they did
And
with the
up
town.
first, we've got the founding foray from the cities of
Oh, good
Sigmar there.
lord, I need it.
And yeah, this is another great box set. And you know, I was talking
need
about
to
the
go
fact
and
that
change.
it goes along
I
with
need
the
to go and
spear. Well, this is
change
ideal because
the,
the
I
spearhead's
need to go
got
and
your
change
steel
seeing the cities
helms
of
and a
Sigmar
cannon.
one.
This has got your fusiliers and a cannon.
2 cannons.
Right, exactly.
Fusiliers,
And
a
if you've got
cannon,
both,
you got
you'd
the
have,
guy
a great
with the
army. This has got the
crow's
the
nest.
Fusilier Major at the back, the huge ogre Hulk
got
there at the back.
cavalry.
You've got the command corps at the front, and more cavaliers
Oh
as
my
well.
God.
Oh, that's it. It's just what a set of miniatures
yeah.
they are. So beautiful.
Look at that. That
and
is
another martial there
that
as
is
well.
my.
Yeah, it's a great.
That's
all-round
what I
box set, that
wanted
one.
to do anyway.
And you could use it as your
This is basically what I wanted to do for Cities of Sigmar when I eventually get around to it. Just have a bunch of guns and
or your
cavalry.
bulwark zone battle formation.
Yeah.
And fortify your army before the game begins and have them all dug in, which is great. Up next, an army that would
That's
never be
the
dug
thing,
in.
not doing
It's
an
the Auric
Ultramarines one. It's
Warclans
kinda
and
wild,
the
isn't it?
Wrecker Mob box.
Given the context of
Oh man, that
this
looks big
year.
and angry, and I love it.
This is another clear example of like
that's
a
not
big
bad.
focal
That's
point
kinda fun.
miniature there with that more grunt.
Only
You
one
can
big
build
loud
it
and
in
a pig
couple of
though. You
different
need more
ways.
pigs.
And that's another thing with these boxes is that
Hello,
you don't
Dirt
build
Hermit.
exactly as you see on screen. You can make of them what you want.
Yeah, there's Ravagers either side of
that is
the
quite a
front.
fun
You
box,
can build
actually.
one of 2 different ways.
That
And,
is quite
Those
fun.
our boys are just a terrifying
that.
wall of muscle and armour. It's one of my favourite boxes, and without giving anything away, Wrecker Mobs, all
I will be
Angels
shocked
forces,
if there isn't
if
more
you can see
40k
them,
tier,
Auric
but we'll
Warclan, cards hit
We'll
like a
see.
train. They really do.
The
So they're great
speed at
stuff.
which we
Up next, I
collectively
think
were
the
like,
one you've
what
got
the
your
fuck is
the
this?
undead eye on, Alex. It's
Well,
the
it's those
Flesh Eater
boxes
Courts
isn't very funny
Charnel
in
Guard
hindsight.
Jury. Tell me about these guys. There's a lot of those Morbeg
Oh,
Knights at the
That's
back.
it. You get
Yes.
6 more big knights here, and as you said, if you mixed it in with the spearhead, that's 9.
That's scary.
Yep.
Flesh Eater
So the
Courts.
centerpiece for this
Always
is Crown
good.
Justice Gormain. Now he's one of
Always
the few
good.
flesh eaters.
There
that
was no
has,
way that I
a
wasn't
little
going to
bit
like
of
the Flesh
sanity
Eater
left.
Courts one.
He's
Sure.
able to see things
Especially
as they
since
are.
there's a
However, that means that
spearhead round
he
here
has to
somewhere.
kind of dial it up a little bit in order to not be found out. Hence
The Flesh
his
Eater Courts.
intestinal wig.
Yeah,
That's still
when
put
the
together.
only guy in your army that's
No,
got
it's over
sanity
there
is the
now.
guy
I've moved
wearing
it. I
guts
haven't
for a
done anything
wig.
with that.
You've
I've
got
moved it
problems.
over there.
Really cool box set, that one.
The Judge's wig is the best.
The last
That
one we
model
have
is
here
one of
is
Games
the
Workshop's
Maggot
absolute
King of
highlights.
Nurgle. This is the
Oh,
Shudderblight
interesting.
Fist. That is an absolutely beautiful.
Okay,
box of
this one's
miniatures.
kind
You've
of
got
fun.
The Rotbringers on the left at the front.
This one's kind of
The
fun.
stunning Harbinger of Decay
Oh,
in the
yes.
centre, and the Plague Lords at the back as well. What a great box that is.
That's it. I know a huge amount of people.
Extreme
that have
volume a
picked
bit
up that
high.
Harbinger of Decay.
I'll turn it
Just
down a bit.
to paint that model. Is that,
I mean, to be honest, they're mostly just saying
Sort of put it
what's
on the
in the
mantelpiece
box,
going
which we
I
can
reckon there'll be a
see
few
with
right
our own
now.
with our
Yes,
own
Golden
eyes.
Demon. I reckon we'll see a few.
Very true.
Now, this worked really well with the Affliction Cyst battle formation, so that your Blight Lords, those guys flying on huge rock flies, can just be picked up and put down somewhere else in the battle to really cause your opponent problems.
Yeah,
Really
that's actually quite a fun
just
box.
a great box.
That's quite a fun box.
Ideal alongside the Spearhead, which is full of Plague Bearers. So, brilliant.
I like that one a
There
lot.
we go. That's the battle forces that are coming very shortly for the holiday periods. They are available while stocks last, so if you want hold of one, make sure you get it as soon as you can.
They won't all be the same price.
Shall we
They'll all be
have a
different
look at
prices, I'm
something
sure.
that no one knows about yet. Right? Let's go.
Oh, okay. So we've got officially licensed stuff. Warhammer Armory. What's that? Oh, this is the cosplay stuff, isn't it? This is the the armor and the helmet and all that stuff. Oh. Okay.
What do you take us for? Without a doubt, the most iconic artifact weapon in the old
All right.
world. As soon as we knew we were working
So
with Warhammer,
there's
this
going to be a
was what we
hammer.
wanted.
Cool.
Really to do, like no questions asked. This was the one.
It's the Warhammer.
Skull plate. For
We're going to
us,
get the.
this is Warhammer. If
It's the Warhammer from Warhammer.
Warhammer in my head, I have Gamera as very present in there.
this one's the big one. What we then realize is that when you scale that up to life size, the proportions are not correct. I mean, it's made for Mini to stand
Is
out.
this
It was really cool.
the hammer of war?
Work through these problems iteratively over the course of a series of sculpts and models.
I don't think it's made by Dowie hands. I suspect it's made by some blokes in a in a studio wherever Warhammer Armory is.
Unbelievably important to the lore of the old world and to bring it to life in full scale in a way that
The hammer does exist. They're building it. They're making a real one. Didn't you know? This is. I mean, look, I'm being very. Good lord, the volume's peaking horrifically. What is going on? Alright, shut up. Why is that music so loud? To be fair, it is very cool. At the end of the day. Is this what Sigmar lied about? Get early access to what? A hammer? Get early access to a hammer? What does that mean? What does a... Right, no, seriously. You two, just give me a second, right? We need to have a conversation. What? In the context of a single purchase item that will never be updated, that is just a physical object you hold, what does early access mean? It means they hit you with it. It's just sell it. Stop it. Sell the thing. Just sell it. Just sell it. Shut up. Sell it. Right. You keep it for a week and then give it to a friend. You get them all first, the shaft later. It's a lease program. It's an STL. Oh, okay. You might be onto something here. I mean, early... early. Oh, Lord. Did it say early access or early release? Did it say... Wait, did I get annoyed about something that I misread? Did I not read it properly? Someone's going to have to... It did say access. Okay, cool. That's fine. As long as I didn't, like, misread it completely. Early access. Early access to a hammer. What does it even mean? Oh, hang on. Oh, this is going to be Legions Imperialis. That's fine. Oh, J-Bond, member for 7 months. Thank you very much. I'm very well. I hope you're good too. That has absolutely sent me early access to a cosplay hammer. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Anyway, if you break into the armory and you take it, you can have earlier access. Maybe it's permanent loan. That's what it is. Oh, Decknell, you're happy now, aren't you? Yes, we have already seen this. We know. Yep, we've fully already seen it. But look at the guys on the little conveyances, or whatever. This is my jam and the whole loaf of bread. I can respect that. I can respect it. I mean, this is the thing. They are early early axes. That's an early hammer. Very good. Very good, RVN. I mean, this is the thing. It's fine. It looks cool. It looks cool. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but I'm just not. It's just not. Legions Imperialis just isn't my thing. It's just not my. It is not my jam or my loaf of bread. There are no Heresy Reveals Iron Vultures. It is all Legions Imperialis. Oh my god! Hang on a sec. Can I? Oh, no, I can't. My cure station's turned itself back on again. I'm gonna have to wait. What the hell is this?
Traitorous elements of the Mechanicum. So,
traitorous elements of the Mechanicum?
unsurprisingly, took half of the legions with him. He took a bunch of planets, some of the Imperial army.
What is this? What is it?
He's a right scamp. He also caused a schism between certain elements Mechanicum. So he convinced a whole cadre of them, including Kelbor Hal, the fabricator.
This looks like the, what is it, Venom Crawler or whatever it is that Chaos have got, doesn't it? Totally looks like that.
Various prescribed technologies and access to things. And one of the things he did is he opened the vaults of Moronic. And within there was various technological developments, and plans and things. And one of those came to fruition as the Serperos Overlord Heavy Stalker, which you can see here.
Wow. Oh, there's the miniature.
Yes.
Look at that. It looks so insectile and strange.
Yes,
I love it.
You can imagine it scuttling across the sands of Mars.
Absolutely can. It's great. So this is the kind of thing we can expect from the Dark Mechanicum Force. Now,
Indeed.
do they carry the same weapons that the Mechanicum carry?
To a degree. So the vast majority will be, relatively familiar to those who play the Mechanicum. But you've also got horrifying weapons.
I've just been
like
activated.
Exoplanar Bombard. Because you can imagine that the Imperium is pretty okay with horrific weapons.
Yep.
So to have a prescribed weapon by the Imperium means that it must be terrifying.
That's banned by the Imperium. It's that bad. That's crazy.
So cool.
These guys are absolutely terrifying. Now, I wanted to say what's really exciting here is this is the first time in any of Games Workshop's games, I think, that we actually be able to play the Dark Mechanicum as a playable faction on the tabletop.
We've seen a few characters that kind of lean in that direction, but as a full faction, yes, this is the first time.
Really exciting.
Now, if you want the rules for these, and for the Mechanicum, you're going to need to grab the Rise of the Dark Mechanicum.
I've fully unplugged it now. It's done.
So inside here, we've got all the things we expect. So we've got...
If they've got it in this scale...
We've got the rules.
They've probably got it in proper scale,
models. And one of my favourite things, unsurprisingly, is the narrative of the fall of Magma City. So if you're familiar with the Mechanicum, maybe you've read some of the Horus Heresy books, you'll have heard of this Pluvial Maximal's city.
If they've got it in this scale, I think they've probably got it in full scale.
And this is the first time we see the Stalkers in action.
Oh, this is absolutely brilliant. So there we go. There's that's the first of the Dark Mechanicum we've seen. There's going to be more coming, of course, scuttling its way towards us. And if you want to see that, of course, keep your eye on the Warhammer Community's website, specifically on Heresy Thursdays, where more may well be revealed in the future.
Horus Heresy Thursdays.
Now, Alex,
oh, come on,
that's
Dark
all a bit grim
come
and
on,
dark
Dark
and
Mechanicum, Dark.
Should we have a look at something a bit more
Mechanicus,
lighthearted?
all of that.
Prepare a feast in the field.
What the?
Make a pie crust from compressed carb bars and fill it with a tin
What
of
is happening?
Unitorum-issued nutrient paste.
What
Bake
is
it on
this?
the exhaust of a Lehman Russ until it's piping hot. Sausages are a great snack when behind enemy lines. To cook them, borrow a shovel from one of the Kriegers, ignore the heavy breathing, stick it over a fire, and give them a sizzle.
Oh, okay,
As
rattlings.
it's
All right.
a special edition,
God damn.
you could dunk them in a mug of gravy, too. You should be able to find a chem-frozen bird in the officer's mess. To roast it, slather it with Promethean gel,
great.
set it alight with a shot from your las gun, and run. Remember, too much and it'll be cremated. Too little, and you might as well eat a mortar round. Bon appetit!
This is a great model. What a core model.
So this is
Why?
provisionally
What
prepared.
happened?
So this
What
is one of our
happened there?
commemorative
Was
models.
there a gas
and
leak?
there's usually
What
several of
happened?
these scattered throughout the year, but this is the holiday season one.
Yeah, not wrong. It makes me feel just happy and joyous looking at it. And it's
So
just
is this like the
coolest little
Christmas model then?
A really
Two
nice
rattlings having some
painting
sausages,
project,
a
perhaps,
turkey,
for the
and
holidays.
a pie.
It's designed to be painted and enjoyed, really.
Yes.
But I've got questions, right? So
This
we're
is
in the
very
grim darkness
niche
of the far
for
future,
general
Alex.
release, isn't it?
These are rattlings. How have they got themselves a lunchbox full of pies, chicken, and sausages?
Rats giving.
So rattlings are not typically trusted.
And a bottle of wine, yeah.
They're not greatly liked a lot of the time, so they're not usually provided with the tools that they need. However, that means that they've taken upon themselves to acquire those, and whilst you're at it, why not raid the officer's mess?
Yeah, it's rats
Grab
giving.
as much food as you can.
There's a major
Chicken
gone without his
isn't
chicken dinner
extinct in
somewhere at some
40K.
point.
He sat down somewhere, and some chef is about to get an unfortunate telling off.
It's just a great miniature. Such good fun.
You have to just keep your
And
pie
it's
next to
available over
crack
the holiday
grenades. How else are you
period.
going to keep it
Come and see
warm?
while stocks last, so get hold of that.
How
when
else are you
people
going to keep
can.
it warm,
Don't miss this
Huskar?
one. It's going to be a great model. to
Also,
paint
yeah,
up.
that's not wine. That's
Hey,
absinthe.
you know what?
That's not
You
wine.
like rattlings.
Wine doesn't
I
look
like
like that.
rattlings. Do you want to see some more rattlings?
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
Okay, kill team this time. Oh, look at that. Oh. That is so beefy, but oh, damn it, a regulator. Shocker. Oh, no. Right, well, this stream just got copyright claim for royalty-free music. God damn it. Tank Busters versus Ratlings. What a combo. What an absolute combo. The squig had a mine tied to his head. What? Oh, that's good. That's good. Are you brutal or cunning?
Is Kill Team Brutal and Cunning, the new expansion for Kill Team, coming real soon. Now, of course, here we are today, 5th of October, is the release date of Hivestorm. It's in the stores right now. I saw it in Warhammer just now. So if you're painting Kill Team, great. Thank you very much.
Rattling Kill Team is
Carry on
solid.
painting Kill Team.
That.
It's fantastic fun.
That's fun.
And we want to see your models and your games with the hashtag new Kill Team.
That is fun.
But if you're
That's
a
pretty
big fan
cool.
of Kill Team, and if you're not, why not? But you're going to love Brutal and Cunning, the new expansion, which comes with 2 brand new kill teams and some scenery
God,
as well. We've got to talk about this. But first of all, before we talk about the insanely cool miniatures, Alex, tell me where the action takes us. We're still on Volkers.
solid.
We are indeed. So we're in the undermuzzle, which is basically under the massive ballistas in High Basilicus.
Yeah, the tank busters look great.
The orcs
They look really
attempted to
good.
invade because who doesn't want a giant gun? And they
Big Dacket, right?
Yeah, and they landed on the moon and they were going to prepare a little invasion force. But unsurprisingly,
The armour looks great.
The Imperium went, I don't think so, and blew up the moon.
I think they were aiming for the fleet, but accidentally hit the moon.
Oh,
Still
yeah,
destroyed
the
fleet, though.
HIV storm.
Never mind, that's quite good fun.
It's
Yeah,
rough.
you'd
It's
assume
rough
that
in
you
the
killed all the
Imperium
orcs,
these
but-
days.
No.
You just land.
So they've come down and as
The guy
any
with a
mech
missile
boy
on the end of
who's,
his hammer.
with a stacker has basically decided
Look,
that they're going to try and take this
sometimes you just
opportunity
gotta get
while
in there,
everything's
right?
going on Volkers to basically take control of the gun.
And you know, if there's an orc invasion taking place, who better to send out than the rattling snipers?
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's the people I'd go to straight away. We've
These
got to
are
take
some
a
of the
look at
best
miniatures in this
looking orcs.
box, 'cause
They
it's the
look
thing that
incredible.
is blowing all our minds. We'll start with the orc faction first. This
girth-
is the orc
the
kill
girth
team,
on the orcs is
Razgor's
unreal.
Wreckers, who basically have brought all the rockets to the fight and like shooting them and blowing stuff up.
Well, that's it. You've got half your team is heavily kind of like melee
Yeah.
focused, and your other half
they look
range
solid.
focused. But unfortunately, the melee side don't particularly like
bigger
the
than
range
you-
side.
bigger
because
than
they
your
feel
average
that
orc.
These guys are taking all the glory shooting their rockets.
These are tank
Girth Gang
busters,
2.0.
which we've seen in 140,000 before. So if you're an orc player, you'll love to get your green hands on these as well. And they just love shooting rockets so much. They've actually got a rule in the game called tanked up, whereby if they shoot their rockets, they get to have an extra
I
AP
don't know,
on
Tia,
next
I
turn.
think
So they actually get
this-
literally hyped up by
You know
shooting
what?
at
Let me
stuff,
just
which is
check
really, really cool.
the article. I feel
Just
like
take a look at some of the miniatures.
Kill Team
some
was
of our photos we
down
picked out. This is the Wrecker Boss
as being
Knob,
a thing.
the most tooled up orc
For this
in the
preview.
kill zone. He's about as tough as a
there's
Space
a
Marine
separate
and twice as
40K
hard.
entry,
And
but
he's
I'll
come
have a
tooled
look.
up with all of his kit. He's even got a personal rocket
Why is
pistol,
it
which I
not
love.
on the front
Does, and when he's
page,
fired
gang?
it, he's got
Like,
another chopper
what
on
the
his
hell
back.
are they
And
doing?
a huge
It's not on the
hammer as
front
well,
page.
just for crumping heads when he runs out of rockets. He's great, this guy. The Wrecker Bomb Squigs are next up. Let's take a look at those.
There's no-
We saw in
two of them.
we saw in the Commando Kill Team that
On the community
orcs
site
like to
right
bring
now on
bomb
my
squigs,
phone,
but these guys,
it is not
with
present.
their penchant for explosions, have decided that they're going to bring 2.
I'm all about the guy on the right who's got the
It
rocket
was
strapped to
listed.
his back.
Okay,
Alex.
cool.
What happens when you fire a rocket and it's strapped to a Squig's back?
Well, they are red, so I think they go faster.
That's a dangerous weapon indeed.
Rocket pistol
We've
is
got
a
the
great idea.
Breaker Boy Crusher to look
100%.
at here. This guy's coming to battle armed with his Knuckle Busters, which not just smash
at
enemies
that.
apart,
Look
but
at it.
literally
It's
knock them off
great.
objectives and off the backsides of buildings and stuff. You can just literally push people away with them, which is great.
One of my favourite things about this kill team is just the size of the models and the armour in particular, because we've seen like knobs in mega armour and this kind of thing, but these guys have got this really kind of visceral, tacked on sort of feel to their armour.
Yeah.
They've
I
hammered
love
these
the
plates
meat
in.
tenderizer.
It's represented in the game as well by the fact that these orcs actually have a 4+ save, which is really nice. They're really tough.
Punchy fists.
And the last one we've got to look at, Alex, I think it's probably most of our favourites here. This is the Breaker Boy Demolisher, who carries a devastating tank hammer, and you'll like to know that he's got 2 modes he can use it with. He can just hit you with it.
It's not a
or he
tank
can
hammer,
press the
it's a
big red
rocket
button,
on a
and he hits
stick.
you with it, and the
It's
rocket
not- it's
explodes.
not a-
Results may vary.
If you're an orc player and you're not pushing that button.
Yeah.
Are you really an
The
orc
fact
player?
that there's even an option, really. But yeah, fair.
I'm loving
What
the
a
armor.
great looking warband.
The
They
armor's
really are
great.
such cool
I want
miniatures.
to see more.
But let's
like,
move on to
orcs in
the ones
heavy armor.
that are
Yeah,
maybe
this is
taking the
the
spotlight a little.
Warhammer.
The
This is
Rattlings,
the real one.
Herx Hunters, a all-sniper team of Rattlings, special forces sent
That's
out,
never gonna be not
experts
funny.
in
The
long-range
early access
warfare,
hammer.
not so good at close-range warfare. We'll come on to that in a little bit. And they're just the coolest miniatures.
That's it. They are absolutely
Oh my God.
bristling with character. Loads of different hats, loads of different tops. As I said before, they're not usually.
Oh, the Rattlings
given
have got a
everything they
dog.
need.
That's immediately
They've had to steal
taken
it from
taken
various
this
places,
this kill team up in my estimation. They've got a dog. Look at
You can see
that.
there on the,
Look at the
right-hand
little dog
side,
they've
their
got.
Fixer. So the Rattlings.
It
they're,
can't be a
again,
las
not
cannon,
trusted
can it?
to even have their own officers. However, you do need somebody to guide everybody, to organise stuff, and so they've got a fixer. He's managed.
I'm
to
not going to
acquire
lie,
himself
I am
some key
surprised that
looking
they've done a
armour.
Rattling
sure,
kill
it definitely
team
wasn't- it
because
wasn't
I
a
really thought
commission
they
that.
would
He's got some
get
medals
rid
on
of
his chest
Rattlings
as
at
well.
some
Reckon they
point.
belong to him.
He's earned them.
I honestly thought
He's
they were
earned
going
them
to
for
get rid of
sure.
them at some point.
I love the fact he stood there with a cup of tea with his binoculars watching from the back. Also, he's got a rule where he can direct the firepower of the rest of the squad.
They're just
If he
hobbits
shouts
in
at somebody
space.
to die
Like,
from
that's
long
literally
range,
all they
it's
are.
almost certainly going to get shot. The next model we've got here is not just my favourite pun of the group, but also one of my favourite miniatures. This is the Big Shot. Look at this guy. Now, snipers in Kill Team are notoriously good at taking big guns, but this might be
It's
the biggest
crazy
of all.
that they've
This
done
gun
this to
is
me.
called a tank stopper
Although
rifle.
then again,
There ain't no tanks
did
in Kill
Vespids.
Team that we
They
know
did
of.
Vespids.
So it's a bit overkill, but even
So,
the Space Marines
you
are in
know.
trouble when they get shot by this thing.
Space
But that's
hobbits.
not the best thing about the model, right?
No, this is definitely my favourite thing. Is so not only is it a beautiful model, but one, this rifle has been let's
that
say,
can't be a full las cannon. Las
adjusted
fusel, maybe?
to have a significantly larger power pack attached to it. But atop that power pack, due to the heat coming off,
Well, that's
he's
fusel makes
conveniently
sense.
heating up a mug of tea.
He's got a
and
cheese and
grilled
ham
cheese sandwich.
Look,
toasty
you've got
on
to have
the
something to do
power
between
unit.
reloads, right?
Yeah.
Let's nibble away on a grilled cheese sandwich. What these great little details
Oh
like
my
this all
God.
over the Kill Team are just fantastic. And right, let's move on to probably the star of the show.
Oh yes.
This is everyone's favourite boyo. This is the
Oh,
Rattling Battle Mutt.
Incredible.
Oh, he's such a grumpy boy.
He's the most
Incredible.
determined of Canids there ever
He's
was.
brought his
See
toasty
that
into
stare,
battle.
he
You
just needs to run
don't. You
away
don't
across
just
the
leave
kills
a
and days.
cheese
What
and
a
ham
sick
toasty at
model.
He's
home.
got a special rule, doesn't
You
he?
take
He
it
has.
with
Now, I
you.
mentioned before that the Rattlings are quite long-range specialists and not quite good at close range.
dog is
Now, they've actually
excellent.
got a faction rule called
The
Scarper,
dog is
where
great.
if the enemy come towards you, they can just run
Muscle-
away. Imagine a
muscle
night
chihuahua.
of mandrakes coming towards these little Rattlings while they're eating a grilled cheese and having a cup of tea. They don't want to be there. They run away. And the Battle Mutt has got an extra special rule here where he shouts or barks
Oh my
a
God.
warning cry, and all the Rattlings around him just scarper for their shadows and get out of the danger. So he's a good little boy that saves the rest of the team. What a hero.
Oh,
Absolute
thank you,
champion.
thank you, Chris.
Well, absolutely brilliant. So there's not just one in the
apologise
Kill Team box. Those
that that
two
did
Kill
not
Teams
go
are
off as it
brilliant.
should have
It also
done.
comes with that really cool scenery before saw as well. This is the bunker that comes with Brutal and Cunning, which is a great scenery piece for your Kill Team
I want a
collection,
video of
but
hobbits
also for
getting
your 40K
kicked.
collection. And there's a specific
I kinda
game
want that
style
too
in there
now.
as well, Alex, that lets you have bunker-style missions where one Kill Team is defending the bunker and one Kill Team's designed to smash through the walls.
Got to put
Can
a
you guess
scope
which in
on
the
the,
box is
on
designed
the
to win?
sandwich.
I'm going to guess that the orcs are going to make the calm and sensible decision to defend. No, they're going to destroy it.
Smashing the walls down for sure. So there we go. That is Kill Team Brutal and Cunning, which
That
is
is
coming very soon. Now, speaking of Kill
madness.
Team and Rattlings,
Indeed.
remember that one we showed
Madness
you earlier on?
is what that was.
Provisionally prepared.
That's the one.
Yes.
What's exciting here is the designers for Kill Team have actually written a special mission for that miniature here.
There's
for
a
your game for
special
Kill
mission in Kill Team
where these two
for
are trying
the-
to steal the food
for
and
the-
launch attack in the middle
the
of the kill zone
rats-giving
while a battle
Rattlings.
rages on
Excellent.
around them. So if you wanted a gaming reason to buy that miniature, there's another one on top as well, and that's just really cool.
These rattlings
Right.
look French.
On to something else.
I mean, I know what you mean. Oh, here we go. Hang on, hang on, hang on. What have we got here? Is this a bit... What is this? What, Space Marine 2 news, maybe? Or, wait, what? Oh, ooh. What? An enemy without a Death Watch vignette.
that looks
Oh.
great.
That is amazing.
Alright, so you gotta go
And
and
if you
there's
like
like
what
a
you've just
tiny
seen,
animation or something,
At
maybe.
the end of the stream, you can go on warhammertv.com and you can see the entirety of the short.
I'll be doing that straight away after this for sure. Right. Do you know what? I think that
What's
might be
Bandai got to
everything
do with that,
for
though?
show.
What?
It has been a seriously wonderful stream. We've
has
seen some
indeed.
fantastic stuff. Take us through what we've seen again.
So we've seen Warhammer Underworlds.
Yep.
we've been to the Mortal Realms.
Yep.
Seen a bit of 40k with those
All right,
battle
hang on.
forces.
Yeah, we
Hang
saw.
on.
We've seen Kill Team at the end there.
That's
and
right.
Okay.
Legions Imperialis.
Of course, not to mention we saw Galmaraz.
Yes.
Oh,
itself
thank
actually
you. No,
being
tough
forged,
too.
and of course,
No, cuff
all those
too
cool
tough.
presents
Oh my
as well.
god.
It's just been a wonderful set of previews. Thank you so much, and thank you all for watching as
Member
well.
for 3 months,
and joining
love
us
it.
on Warhammer Day. I really do hope you've been painting along, perhaps while you've been watching.
Wait, was
You're
it?
going to go home and paint some of those Kill Team miniatures?
I think so.
Was
I've
the
got
40k
Sigmar's
stuff
tunnel pack
really
on my
just the
painting
battle
list, waiting
forces?
to be waiting
Was
to
it
be painted
actually just
quite
that?
soon.
Was it
Of
just
course,
that?
If you want to see more of the stuff you've just
Was
seen,
it
and
actually
want to
that?
Find out more about what you've seen. There's more pictures and way
It
more
can't-
information as well. Right
it
now,
can't
over
have
on
been
the
that.
Warhammer Community website. So head over there. The next preview.
It can't have
the
been
next
that.
preview is going to be in November.
Okay.
Gang.
When we're heading to the World Championships and the Grand Narrative from America,
Indeed.
there will be a preview coming there as well. So do make sure you're watching out for that one. But that's all from us for now.
Oh,
Thank you so much for
wow.
joining us, and thank you everyone in the chat.
Oh,
Not least
no.
Ralph, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, sir. And we'll
Indeed.
see you guys next time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, but we kind of already we sort
Listen, I want a video of hobbits getting kicked.
Doreen saved it up for when I changed the scene. Oh my god. Oh, that's really funny. Change it over to the full to full cam, and the first thing we get is I want a video of hobbits getting kicked. Based Doreen there. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Well, okay. I mean, all right. So we know what the Christmas battle forces are. That's something. We got rattlings. I wasn't really after rattlings, if I'm honest. The new orcs looked really good. Really, really good. I will give him that. Xenon, look. Oh wait, yes, Xenon, you did not get your thing, did you? You are deserving of a girth.
Go.
There we go. Just to wash it away a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we can't even look at the new models because there's no article. There's no article for it. They didn't put an article up saying that the stream was live, and then there's no article with all the. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's recap. To be fair, let's be fair. I can take them not releasing 40k when the kill team keeps delivering like this. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you very much, Kosaku. 3 months as a cultist, love it. Loving your work. All right. Okay. All right. So let's sound it off, and let's be totally fair. We had the kill team reveals. New rats. The rats looked great. Yeah, I think we can safely say the rats look great. The Stormcast were mostly okay, but the 2 Stormcast with the yep. I mean, this is the thing. Jessopocalypse. Sorry, I've made your name more complicated than you made it. So yeah, Underworlds. The 2 warbands were cool. We did also have a Paladin Rogue Stormcast Eternal, which was badass, so that's good. For AOS, we got a new sorcerer. Looked fine. Looked very Mouth of Sauron. Okay, pretty cool. But apart from that, it was just, Spearhead. Legions Imperialis was just stuff we'd seen before, but we did get a bit of Dark Mechanicum teasing, so that's something. That's something. That's not too bad. That was pretty cool. That was alright. Then we got the Battle Forces. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. So, when we talked about this the other day, and someone said the 40k reveal is just going to be the Battle Forces, and I was like, lol, no, they wouldn't do that, not after last time, you must be joking. I really genuinely thought they wouldn't do that. I really thought they wouldn't do that. But they did, which is genuinely surprising to me. Like, genuinely surprising. Because although they did say that there wasn't going to be any more stuff for 40k apart from Blood Angels, it was also like, well, this is a preview, not releases, etc., etc.
The Dark Angels box made me soil myself, so 7/10.
Thank you very much, Hail Vectron. So, like... Yeah. The bits that we saw were cool.
Hot take S teaser is for HH.
Oh, don't you dare, No Cuff. Don't you dare.
To be fair,
Don't-
expecting to see 2025 releases in October might have been a bit too much to ask. I really loved how the new Underworlds ties to the lore. However, I'll eat my words on the Battle Forces.
Thank you very much, Alec Man. This is the thing. The Rattlings, I'm surprised they did it. I'm not mad they did. The rats giving Christmas, Ratmas model is kind of fun and cool. I do like that. The new Orcs for Kill Team do look exceptionally good. I do like those a lot. That's fantastic. I'm just surprised that they did do the Battle Forces are like all you get for 40k. Although Kill Team technically sort of, but you know what I mean. It's just that surprised me. That has surprised me quite a bit. I didn't think they'd do that. The last preview got such an absolute hammering from everybody that I thought, well, even if we're not getting new releases, maybe just like a little sort of, maybe a bit of something for the start of the year or something. But then again, yeah, you're right. I mean, stuff for 2025 in October, maybe, especially like the start of October, maybe we really were, or say maybe I was a bit blinkered about like what to expect. I think I just was like, there's no way they would just do the boxes and that's it. But then they did. They actually did. So clearly, what do I know? What do I know? And this is the other thing as well. 40k is such a massive draw. It's such a massive draw that it's shocking that they wouldn't want to put something in there a bit more tangible, Kim, the preview's done.
Those roadmaps are looking accurate all of a sudden.
They really are, Zenon. Yeah, they are. Thank you very much for the two. Yeah, the preview's been and gone. We're dissecting it after the fact. This is the post-mortem, so to speak. I tell you what, gang, do we want to watch that? Do we want to watch that animation thing? Do we want to try that? Do we want to try watching the animation thing together? Should we do that? What was it? Warhammer TV? I mean, that'll totally get the stream wrecked, but I don't really care. I'll just cut it out at the end. Wait, was it Warhammer.tv? What is it? Warhammer TV.
What I'm hearing is 40k fans are so used to getting all the love that they don't know how to handle other games getting love. You got the Rattlings.
Stephen, right in there. Right in there. I mean, to be fair, I'm perfectly happy with AOS stuff as well, so I'm eating okay either way, but the Warhammer app, but I don't have that on here. I can't even get to Warhammer. Oh, there we go. Warhammer Plus, sorry. I was trying to go at something that didn't exist, wasn't I? So remind me what they said. Oh, Chris, thank you so much for the 5 memberships. We will have to do your choice. Do your choice of the old Girth or Full Moon. Did they say it was for free? Did they say that new animation was free? I feel like they did, right? 5 moons? Yes, no, yes, yes it is. Okay. Well, I'm on Warhammer Plus, and now I can't get anywhere else. What have I done wrong here? Oh, wait, did they just say it was up? Oh, don't tell me. They said it was on Warhammer. Oh, great. Does that mean you're going to have to... Are you going to make me subscribe to Warhammer Plus again? Okay, right. We'll do... Wait, Chris, what do you want? What do you want? Let me go up. 5 moons. 5 moons. Okay.
Full moon! Full moon! Full moon! Full moon!
We're nearly done.
Full moon!
Was that 4? I didn't count. I didn't count. No more for good measure. Hopefully that'll... Fine. Fine. Stop asking me to select cookies. Stop it. Leave me alone. I'm trying to select my country.
Still so many codexes to go, and we'll blink 2 and 40k 11 airdrops.
You're probably not wrong. Thank you, Lieutenant Worcester. Just go on Warhammer TV. I was on Warhammer Plus, and there's no link to Warhammer TV, unless I'm being stupid. Am I being stupid? I'm probably being stupid. Was it 5 full moons? Did I get it right? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can do something. Oh, it's because I was looking at the wrong thing. Bollocks. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. I've got it. The enemy without a Death Watch vignette. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Right. Let me pause it. Let me get on here. This isn't the right desktop, is it? This is all like... There we go. Give me that. Right. Here we go. Oh, hang on, wait a sec. Oh, I missed the trigger for Doreen. I'm a Dracarian Deathwatch player. Games Workshop have killed all my armies and taken away more than they've given the other. Don't start talking to me about 40k getting all the love. Fair. 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 Okay. This is where we're going to get absolutely obliterated with copyright claims. So let's go for it. We ready? You ready for this? Ready for this, gang? Let's go. Okay. We're going in. What volume is it on? None. All right. Okay. Let's see what this is. Please give us a reason to play Deathwatch. I have 20 unpainted Marines.
Quick! Close the door!
I think this is the new thing. Yeah, this is the new one. The enemy without a Deathwatch vignette. New door reveal. Okay, we're starting out strong. Oh.
The Emperor be praised! Astartes!
Does look solid. What? I'm saying it correctly. That's how you say vignette.
Come on, let's go.
I think it's just vignette, isn't it? But it's way better to pronounce it dramatically. Now that's how you open a door. That's how I open my door when I get home in the evening. So far, the atmosphere on this vignette is excellent. Oh, bit of statue of Dawn there. Not Dawn, Gilliman. Because someone said Dawn in the chat. Ooh. Ooh, we got a flayed one. And yeah, nice. Very dramatic. Pretty solid. Alright. I mean, it's very like, it's cool, but you're right. Animation of the floor scene. A little slow. That's pretty cool. That score there is bit Storm Pet Lord action, absolutely solid. The guy from the last edition looks bigger. I think it is actually bigger, isn't it? Oh, the amount of slow-mos. We're reaching Zack Snyder levels of slow-mo. Oh dear. God. It's way too much slow-mo. It's... You know what it is? Yep. Okay. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the hero shot. The hero shot is where it goes slow motion and your hero waits for a moment before doing something to give it extra weight. Unfortunately, literally everything they did there was the hero shot. Like, literally everything those Space Marines did required a moment of posing beforehand to then deliver a single action. That's every single thing then, was that. That's what was throwing me off. Also, I'm going to put something on just for a second.
Slow-mo is the panning of vignettes.
There's a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Also, for your consideration, I give you this.
There's a lot of slow motion. The episodes were running up to 8 minutes under. The only way to stretch them out was with slow motion. And we tried to keep the slow motion away from the dialogue as much as possible. But anything without dialogue was considered for slow motion.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there, alright? I'm just... Oh my god. What's that from? Twisted Nightmare? That's from Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Oh wow! I just went to have a look on the website to see. Also, the last thing that, because that was a slow-mo clip, it recommended slow-mo guy straight after, which is hilarious. We can't look at anything they revealed, because that's the website. I mean, to be fair, Twisted Nightmare, it's pretty old now, but Garth Marenghi's Dark Place was genius. Absolutely genius. I think there's also Man to Man with Dean Lerner, which is also very good. So, yeah, okay, but there's sections of that vignette were kind of cool, but they definitely did the thing of every action had to feel like it was a heroic action, and every shot had to be a slow-mo shot, and so everything felt very kind of heavily posed. It wasn't just like chop chop, it was pose, wait, chop, pose. That gets old real quick, and that was the entire video, which got a bit old quite quickly. That being said, the models look great. Like, the Death Watch looked really cool. The atmosphere was very cool. The overall environment, very cool. The Necrons also looked very cool. But, yeah, it wasn't as entertaining as I would have liked, personally. To be honest. It's just a little bit. Feels weird to focus on a dude who only exists in a random £100 sprue, though. Well, yeah, but people might go and buy it now. Shame Deathwatch is a dead faction, killed by Games Workshop. Really, they should give them massive buffs, because the start of Space Marine 2 was the best advert for Deathwatch that I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it just was. It was great. Oh no, people would be buying Reavers because of playing Space Marine 2. The grapple is hilarious. All of the Deathwatch died in that mission, though. Well, there's always casualties in war. Specifically, the War of 40k. The animation was okay, it's just a cliche on top of cliche. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it, actually. It was very cliche heavy. I would argue it's quite difficult to fit that much cliche into like 4 minutes, but they did somehow achieve it, which is not necessarily a positive, you know? Even Titus of Endless Plot Armor died, he just got better. Well, from what Games Workshop have said, it's been empty of 40k stuff because they've been really busy. Or something? I think that was the reasoning given. I would have a look on the website and double check what they said at the end of the roadmap. But the website's broken, so I can't do that. It's just completely down. So I'd love to go a little bit deeper on that, but it's not something I can do right now, I'm afraid. It's just not something I can do. Now, here's the question, gang. Here's the question. Also, you know what? I'm going to ask now, because I was thinking about this. So, when I set up the tiers for members for the channel, I went for like a sort of cult kind of vibe. But really, I think that's too serious. That's too serious for what the chat and these streams have turned into. Because I went for like acolyte, cultist, ritualist, all of this sort of thing. Do we just do it based off girth? Do we rename all of the tiers to be girth related? Because then we could have small, medium, large, and extra large, just for levels of girth. You've got a small amount of girth, you've got a medium amount of girth, you've got a large amount of girth, and then you've got Like, what do we put for extra large? For extra large, rotund. Just put rotund. Full moon. The top one should just be full moon. So small, medium, large, and full moon. We need to workshop this. This isn't the time, to be honest, I don't think. Scrawny, meaty, girthy, and chunky. You know what? You know what, Frederick? I actually quite like that. Scrawny, meaty, girthy, and chunky. I'm saving that. That might be, if you look at the membership tiers at some point in the next couple of weeks, and that's what it says. It was Frederick. You know what? I'm gonna note it down. I'm gonna note it down right now. So, including your name, you will get credit for this if this is what we end up going with. Scrawny, meaty, girthy, chunky. Love it. Look up the chunk chart. Oh, God. This is nothing to do with Warhammer anymore. Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, but the first one is a fine girl on the one I've just found. Is this the legit chunk chart that's on Reddit? Because what is this? I've never seen this before. Am I just old? Oh, hang on. The one I saw was a fine girl, but according to this one, so there's a fine boy. I'm in the way of it, but it says a fine boy. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! We can't name the tiers after this. Good Lord! I feel old sometimes doing this. Girthy and chunky, sort of the same thing. I mean, I guess, sort of. I mean, we'll have to look. I'll have to just see how things go. All right, slight girth, marginal girth. Marginal girth is excellent. Slight girth, marginal girth.
Scrawn Squad, Meat Men, Girth Gang and Chunk Crew.
It's getting... It feels like it's getting worse. But in a good way? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to note that down as well, Chris. The start of the stream was me trying to fix all the stupid issues. The end of the stream has just become suggestions for what to call membership tiers. You know what? I do... Oh, I nearly timed someone out. If I timed someone out there, I apologise. Lindsay, I'm actually on board with slight girth. That was something I shouldn't have said out loud. Like, if we went that way, slight girth... Well, like, slight marginal... Slight marginal... Wait. Okay, maybe this is the one. We've got slight girth, marginal girth, ideal girth, and then excessive girth for the top tier of member. Is that... Ideal girth is really suggestive, though, and not in a good way. Like, that's really suggestive. I don't think ideal girth is the right phrasing. I feel like that might get me in trouble. That might get me in trouble. Exceptional girth? Stupendous. Magnanimous girth? You know what? Instead of excessive, it's got to be magnanimous. That is top 10. That is incredible. So slight wait, but then it feels like the gap is too big. If you go slight, marginal, ideal, magnanimous, if you then go slight, marginal... So hang on, wait. Slight, marginal, stupendous. The gap between marginal and stupendous is... That's too much of a big gap. I feel like magnanimous has to be the top one. right? Magnanimous girth has to be the top one. Change ideal to exceptional. Oh, maybe that is better. Okay. Alright. Alright. I think we've got something here. Slight, marginal, exceptional. That's still quite a big gap. Moderate. Oh, moderate is better than marginal. Slight, moderate, exceptional, and magnanimous girth. I feel like that. I feel like that works. I feel like that works. I feel like that works. So we've got slight girth, slight girth, moderate girth, exceptional girth, and magnanimous girth. Okay, well that's gonna be my Monday morning, renaming all of those. Jesus Christ. What an absolute mess. What a horrible mess. Absolutely stupid. Also, the site still doesn't work. I have been testing it, and it still doesn't work. We watched a Games Workshop preview, and now we are thesaurusing adjective for size. Yep. What did you do yesterday? I was just ranking girths. Oh dear. What a mess. These always devolve. They just devolve into nonsense. Every time. It happens every single time. I don't know why or how, but it does. I woke up, saw a minute of Space Marines and just talking about girth for my morning. Well, you know, it's a valuable service we offer around here. It's a valuable service. We do, you know, it's not just any old shit you get around here. Need to make an app for girth, a girthometer, a 40k girth tier list. That's a great idea. That's a stream, isn't it? A 40k girth tier list. And we also got a teaser for Emperor's Children. It's girth all the way down. Alright, look. My voice is starting to go. My voice is starting to go. I need to go and drink some tea with honey. I've got a tea I've got a honey, I think it's honey, chamomile and vanilla tea that I'm going to go and drink, and that'll make my voice better. Because that means then I might be able to actually do a long Trench Crusade video next week, which I keep promising I'll do, but then I talk too much during streams and I can't do it. But that was, I mean, as previews go, it happened. That was definitely a preview. We definitely had one of those. You lot were incredible. Amazing. The support for the stream has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. So many super chats. 11 new members. Absolutely love it. What is the figure in the back? Which, oh, this guy. This fella here. I think it's called the Divine Machine. I can't remember his exact name, but this. Printed for me, by the way. I didn't have to print this. This was sent to me by Bestiarum Games. Look them up. They're solid. They're great. They printed this off for me and sent it over. Along with a bunch of other stuff as well, actually. I love them. They're fantastic. Also, this guy. This guy too. Yeah, look at that. Gruesome. Horrible. Anyway, right. I'm going to make a move because this is starting to go. I'm starting to lose it. I don't want to wreck my voice. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Whether or not the preview was to your liking or not, I had a good time hanging out with you. It was really fun watching it all through. And we'll be back on Monday with another stream at 8 o'clock. As normal now, for the most part. Ooh. Oh, okay, it's gone. Right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And I will see you for the next one. Whenever that is. Monday. Monday, basically.
Feeling random, have another biscuit fund.
Thank you very much, Killer Kriegsman. And I will see you all next time.